a full grade.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
Holla.
We're back. Okay, I'm looking at myself on the stream window. I'm not doing it anymore. That's weird delay.
What's up, y'all? We're back.
Back with another stream. Two of us reunited once again.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Everybody's favorite casters.
Oh, yeah. So,
today we are up against Illinois Institute of Technology, I think is what they said.
I couldn't tell you, but...
Is that Jesse's mom?
Yeah, she was here last time, too.
Oh, that's awesome. We got everybody's mom in chat. Allie's mom still coming out to support, even though, announcement, roster change for just this match. Allie's being subbed in for Maya because Allie was off doing some honors thing.
Yeah.
Love to see that. Love to see people focusing on education. Because after all, we're just having fun with this. I don't know exactly what she was doing, but it's important to our education somehow. So
that's
good for her. And as for the state of the season, we are on game. What game are we on now?
I think we're 6 or 7.
I think it's like closer to 8 or 9 now, isn't it? I don't know. Somebody can look back at all the streams and tell us, but we are pretty far along in the season. We're becoming a fully realized team, and it's.
Oh yeah.
I think the other 4 will adapt a little easier than Maya is because she hasn't really practiced with this full team yet. So we'll see how she adjusts. Plays similar champ archetype like enchanter / mage stuff, so it shouldn't be too unfamiliar for everybody else.
Yeah, I think it should be fine.
Similar champ pools, just not. She has a seminar at OU. Honors does stuff at OU?
I guess they do now.
Can you tell that we're not in honors? We're just bums. We have all the free time in the world. That's why we're here.
Oh yeah. You're welcome.
I don't have all the free time in the world. I am choosing to entertain y'all out of my free time. So
bang.
Let's have a good stream. I'm sorry, clapping right next to the mic. I'll stop doing that.
I've been doing it too. I didn't even think about that. Sorry, y'all. I'll do something over here.
What I have been doing while the stream has been running, I have been going to our Twitch page and I have been uploading some clips to feature, and that will be in the videos page, and then we have a little playlist called featured clips, and let's just have some highlights of the past couple streams, or not couple, but we've had quite a few streams. So yeah, let's.
This might blow our ears up. I don't know how loud that is.
I don't know how loud it is either, but I thought I featured way more of these.
I'm not sure.
My bad, y'all.
Maybe they'll take some time to.
Here's our infamous clip of Coda being a troll.
Okay,
what is wrong with you?
Oh,
Like very loud. Yeah.
Why are your items back?
He's got seals in a tier. He's got
My top laner is trolling.
5 seals in a tier. Oh my! It's gonna
They're
work.
ending the game.
It's gonna work.
Enough attack speed to end the game.
It's gonna work. How does that work?
What's wrong with my top laner?
That's not fair.
So that was certainly a game.
This guy's a monster. What is up with this guy? Oh my.
Yeah, I was wearing that same shirt last time.
I don't know what I'm watching, guys.
I'm not sure if I should congratulate him or.
That's a great clip.
All right, let's see if we can. I'll show y'all just the clips from this side. I don't care. If that gets me in trouble, so be it.
TOS.
Can I view it? Okay, I can't view the big one. Oh. Okay. These are the ones I featured last time. Let's see if that works. I can't feature that many, I guess. Why won't it let me feature?
Maybe you have to do one at a time.
Do I have to do one at a time? I
Looks
do
like
have to
it.
do one at a time. Feature.
Then you have to like unselect, reselect.
Man. Content creation is hard.
This is what happens when you guys show up early and we're actually here.
I can see why content creators complain all the time. It actually is a hard job.
Wait.
Thanks, Riot. Why can't we feature this one? Look at that one was already featured. Gotcha. So why wasn't it working? Is there a public view that?
Oh, I think they were, because it was saying like unfeature on it.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this is not deafening me.
Oh.
I heard that for like a millisecond. That was Frieza's voice from Sparking Zero. I am a loser for knowing that.
Surely not.
I am a loser for knowing that. Shut up! I'm not a loser. That's some clip farm. All right. Let's see if. Okay, yeah, we do have the feature clips now. All right, let's go through those.
Looks like it could end up being a fight. You know, this could end up being a really big pop off for the Twitch, or not? I say Twitch. That's his name in game. For the fires his ult. Okay, looking good. Auto attacking, nice. Really good by Chris. Yeah, I mean, what I say, Chris just gets a free hit on the Kog'Maw and the Volley Bear there. I mean, just look at that. Kog'Maw passive does go off, doesn't collect any of the kills.
Yeah, that's right, Allie's mom in this clip. Boom!
Boom!
So yeah, these will be featured on the channel. Y'all can watch them whenever you want. And that's just kind of our goal there, to get as many of our clips out there as we can.
2,000. Gold. Looks like we're gonna... Oh, wow. This Volley Bear tried to do some counter jungling of his own. He is gonna... Oh, disgusting by Brecken. That was awesome. He should just clean up the skill here. Gonna queue for fun. Don't give it to the Nunu. Nice. Okay, cool. Gets another kill. Looks like the Volley Bear got upset with losing.
Wait,
his
you know what I was
boost, and then he
thinking of? Thinking about Allie's mom's chat, the boom. Did you see that they were on Jimmy Fallon? The
the
Big Justice.
Big Justice, aka the Rizzler. Yeah.
Yeah, the Rizzler was on Jimmy Fallon. That was so funny.
So y'all might notice a common thread in these videos
While
that
these fights are happening on both
we're
sides
winning
of the
very
map,
hard.
Jesse is just getting barren by him.
Shut up, me. I'm trying to talk. Okay, we're usually winning these pretty hard, so it's been like pretty much a clean sweep season. Last semester, if y'all stuck around, we had a very similar season up until the finals, where we had our first loss. So I'm itching to claim the title this time around.
Me as
I'm
well.
glad it's on our team, but good lord, that is just absurd.
He can upgrade his allies' items.
He can upgrade his allies' items. Thanks, me.
Jesse.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to give a Cassie curse or anything, but this game looks pretty unusual.
We were just talking about you.
Of course, as soon as I say it, Nico's gonna get picked.
I'm gonna cut
It
this
looks like we are getting a Swain ult.
Oh, it's
from
the-
Silas.
I remember.
Ooh, flashing onto the Ash. Does miss his E2. Looks like Ali's gonna throw her
Ash
E
is
out.
getting some
Is
free
gonna hit the
poke
bind
off.
me.
Popped off.
Nico still has the ultimate.
Kappa.
Going to use it there. Oh,
Chris is getting some free DPS here.
my God.
And it looks like Chris is going straight for the dragon. He knows
Ali?
his team has that.
Ali gets engaged on. Has to leave.
Right, we are back. We just had a little visit with Jesse. Big. Ali clipped this one.
We do have
Oh,
four top.
okay.
It's just a matter of
That's
can we
way
hold up long enough in order for the Nico to get there. And it looks like Ali is walking the long way.
Oh, this is huge for Nico. And cleaning up the
Two-man
full fight.
stun.
That's a game.
Swain is
Boom!
Yep. Okay,
Still bringing it.
down to Lulu. Okay, Lulu dies.
Lulu
Yep.
dies to ignite.
Perfect. Very well played.
Give it a
So
boom
sustainability
or a
by
doom.
stealing
I
the
give
lane
this
off
one a
Silas, even though they
boom.
get the initial engage, he
Oh, I
opts
love the
to swing
Costco
hard,
guy
gets
so
the
much.
initial healing from all of them being on top of him, and then he presses W.
It's just a boom or a doom.
Like all around, Costco is just a wonderful place. Costco, if you're watching this and would like to sponsor us, please do.
Bye. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Yeah, it looks like we're preparing for the draft here.
You what?
Just planning things up. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think much is gonna change about our draft since, like I said earlier, Ali and Maya's champ pools are very similar. Hi, it's me, Ali. Hello, Ali. All right, so yeah, while we were waiting, let's play a little bit of Lotto. I want the regular one. Give me the yeah. There we go. All right, let's start with good old fashioned Garen. Male, top, and some other role, and melee. Older than 2010. So Trundle. Okay, it's jungle and top. Rise. Okay, so jungle and top. Is Lee Sin top? I don't think it would be. Okay, so it's a top laner and a jungler that has mana. Who's a jungler and top laner that has mana? Shoot. Sorry about that. I accidentally punched the microphone. Oh, good guess. Good guess, Devin. All right. Chains build revolutions one link at a time. Well, there are very few characters that have chains, so I'm going to guess Silas. Urgot also has a lot of voice lines about chains. I have not heard that one on Urgot, so. What is this? Misfortune? E? Hey! Hey! Quinn. I've just always thought Quinn is such an interesting archetype. Like, just the roaming top laner. Should ride your hawk to a lane and clean house because nobody knows where you are. What splash is this? Akshan? How did you know that? Oh, that's the cyber pop. I don't blame you for loving the skin, but like all we saw was like a background character. It is a nice skin though. Honestly, like in terms of guessing, this one has to be the easiest of all this other than Smash. Well, Dota and League might be the easy one, and Smash because there's so few characters. I think Smash has like a stage one. Honestly, it's been a while since I've engaged in a Pokemon. Nobody tell me. Nobody tell me I gotta do this on my own. Okay, Flygon. Oh, is it only Gen 1? Okay, so it's a one type. It's a stage 1. Water's Edge. Habit. Okay, so its color is brown. Diglett. That's what's up. That is what's up. Farfetch'd has 2 types? I thought he was just normal. Huh. The blurry card. That's Articuno. The Articuno has like the most obvious silhouette ever. Is that it? Oh, yeah, that was it. Well, we're still waiting on game to start. They're still in their practice game, it looks like. Probably finishing up soon. Let's play some LOL GeoGuessr. Well, that's Raptor Pit. It's Alcove, isn't it? Never mind. It's not Alcove. Well, it's something blue related. I think it's right here. Oh. Well, it's definitely a red side of sorts. I just don't know where. I'm not as good at this as Connor is. I see less of the map as a top laner. Man, I suck. I'm seeing some intense deliberation from both Connor and Jesse about their comp. I have a feeling that Connor's trying to open up to new ideas because we have discovered that there is comp potential hidden deep in everybody's champ pools. So we will see exactly what they're going to do with it, and hopefully it will be fortuitous for us. All right, so where's this at? It's right here, I think. Ooh, right on the dot. That's one of the mid lane spots. They're right here. Well, I'm bored, so I'm gonna expose all of them and look through their match histories, because why not? Let's start with Chris. Wait, no, I lied. Not a good idea. Just in case anybody from Illinois is watching the stream, I'm not gonna try and reveal what they've been playing. That occurred to me as soon as I opened it up. So who's somebody I could expose? Let's expose Darian. Throwing some strays. For those of you who don't know, he's been interacting in chat quite a bit. He's our resident support main in our little friend group we have going on. Plays Vel'Koz, Seraphim Renata. Pretty swell dude. Played a bit of Rakan lately. He picked it up like a couple seasons ago, but I haven't seen him play it since, so it's nice to see him back on Rakan. What I like about Darian is he seems to like not change much mechanically when it comes to switching over champ classes. Like his one trick is a mage, but he's just as good on like Maokai or something. So it's just good to see consistency and all that. And honestly, if he were here, I'd want him to be on the esports team because he's just really consistent player mechanically, and I don't think I remember the last time he's done like poorly. It's been probably years since I've seen like just a genuine throw on his part. That's when he was like first playing the game. And honestly, in terms of like champ pools, I think this is like the most diverse our comps have been since ever. Like this is like Brecken has a whole catalog of mages, assassins, and whatnot. Ali can buy a champion before the game starts, i.e. Tom Kench, and play it well. Like not knowing how the champion works and still able to stomp him with every ounce of her being. Coda, put him on anything bruiserish, he's comfortable. Maybe not as comfortable as he would be on like Set or Alawi, but it's still comfortable. Chris, he's been improving like drastically lately. I think just being in a competitive setting has really upped his game. Jesse's very consistent, not really limited to a class of character. He's played bruiser/duelist, tanks, enchanter/Ivern. Maybe. Yep. It is paramount that we explore as many of these comps as possible the further we get into the finals, but we only have so long of a season, so we are trying our very, very best to shape up and show out and hopefully try out as many diverse comps as we can in the upcoming spring season. Keep forgetting that this isn't the only part of the season. So yeah, it's just a joy to see this team work and grow together. I've experienced firsthand as a caster just how well they work together, how high caliber of a team they are, and honestly the results speak for themselves. We're undefeated and we've had one loss the entire season, and we still won that series. So I think I take credit not being here for that being the reason why. Oh wait, no, different tourney. sorry, there's the NECC tournament where we are completely undefeated. And then we have the Great American Conference where we were up against Harding and lost game 2 of the series, but still won the tiebreaker. Sorry, I'm confusing my series here. So yeah, a little bit of background. For the game against Harding, I knew 3 of the 5 members on that team. So those guys are a bunch of knuckleheads that I went to elementary school with, so it was very close to home. I was very upset that I couldn't be there. Yeah, it was sort of a weird thing to think about. Like, if I had enough time to be on the team this semester, I would be playing against my childhood friend. Molly whopping him too, but we won't talk about that. Honestly, I tried to stay as unbiased as possible with that game because I could have given either side like insane insider info and influenced the tide of the game, which would be unfair, but I digress. So yeah, I have been friends with their top laner since as long as I can remember because our families have always been really close. We pretty much did a lot of stuff together when we were younger, went through school together. And there was a time when I was taller than him in like kindergarten, and then this dude drinks 2 gallons of milk a week, and he ends up being like 6'8", 6'9". So I blame my lactose intolerance for anything else. And as for their jungler, he is actually a Grandmaster peak ADC. So he didn't really get to play his main role. He is a Draven OTP that is phenomenal. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen him do bad every time I played with him. So it's just, we have to remember that Harding was not fighting at full strength, and it's a little awkward because they didn't want to displace the lower ranked but more comfortable ADC player, so they put him on jungle. And I have known him. We went to first grade together, so that's one of the things I like about the Great American Conference. It is just so close to home, and I actually grew up in the Harding area. I went to the Harding Elementary School, so it's just very close to home. We have people from the surrounding area, ECU, and pretty much their hometown schools are playing against ECU and all sorts of things. So Harding may mollywop us in football, but we can give them a run for their money in esports. So that's got to count for something. And honestly, friendly competitions like this is what really unites all the schools in the surrounding area. We're building relationships. We're making contact with childhood friends and just having a good time, just playing around. And it's a competitive setting, sure, but you're still having as much fun as if you're playing with them at home casually. And I played with their top laner literally the day after, and he gave me a breakdown of what was going on in their game. And honestly, if things had turned out a little bit differently, they could have easily won. So it's nice to see at least a little competition on the Great American Conference, because we've had a couple of clean sweeps, and I don't really like clean sweeps because they don't teach us as much. I would rather have a bunch of challenging games. So I'm hoping as the season goes on, we have more opportunities to challenge our skills, to grow from that, and just overall continuing to grow as a team, as individuals, and hopefully eventually taking the grand champion title or whatever. I'm not sure what exactly the winner of the NECC or GAC tournament consists of. So
Cody said he would make us a trophy if we won.
He would make us a trophy.
Like, if we don't get one, he said he would get one made. Or, like, buy one or something.
I'm fine with like a gift card or something.
No, we got to start up the trophy case. There's more where one came from.
We'd have like a little plaque on the wall and have like little notches for each team that wins. The Lou is you. It's like the Lewis. So for those of you who don't know, my playing in a participating game space. Huh. No idea what that means. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know, when I played last semester, on my main account, it is literally just my full government name, Nathan Lewis. So every joke you see regarding the general put together of my name, that is just us having a little silly time. So pay no mind to it. We're just a bunch of kids having fun. Clear that because that's bothering me now. So yeah, it's become kind of a bit, if you can't tell, because this is a fresh account and But yeah, it's like I was saying, all this is about is community. We're, at the end of the day, we're just representing ECU. We're representing the community between schools. So it's important that we stay professional, we stay polite. Even if we really don't like things the enemy team are doing, we're still representing ECU. So it's important to be very professional student athletes, because if you wouldn't say it in front of the school board, you should probably not say it in game chat or anything. So my popular titular phrase is, I am Nathan Lewis, and I think I could say that in front of a school board, so I just think of it as a means to introduce myself. Why was taking so long in there? Because we're now at 7:38. The game was supposed to start at 7:30, so I imagine they're just collecting their players or whatever. I don't know. But whatever it is giving us more time to formulate plans, giving us more time to scout them out, more time to form drafts. So what Connor likes to do is formulate plans based on like any possible scenario and like make reactive picks. So the more time Connor has to think of a plan, the easier the plan will work. That's the cool part about ECU Twitch chat. Everybody's just a Twitch chat away. All right. In terms of rank spread, we definitely take the cake here. We got 2 plats, gold, 2 silvers. Okay. There is a spectator link. All right, in terms of rank, we definitely take the cake here in almost every role. Apart from ADC, just a couple tiers of difference. Not really a big deal there. We've seen pretty well the past couple seasons that rank isn't everything, even if we're really good at the game. Because Brecken was diamond, but is showing as gold now, so there's just been a lot of changes rank-wise this season, so ranks have never been really the same as they have been. Tell Maya to play Nico. I've been hearing stuff about Maya's Nico, but I haven't seen it yet, so I would be delighted to see it. I'm sure that she will do just fine on Nico. I've never seen her play it, but I've heard good things, so I'm hoping she can fill Allie's big shoes. So the doc made it to be able to play the street. Oh. little name play going on over here. Right. We have the draft up and running. We're just waiting on the OK to start. ECU players are finally getting settled, getting into that game zone. Connor's hovering over them, giving some final words of advice. He's a big smile on his face, so I know he has something devious planned. All right, I'm hoping that was the ready. So I'm itching to get this on the road. Man, my shoes are falling apart. Allie's dad went to bed so I can watch this on the big screen. Yeah, and for those of you who are on... Oh. What happened? I guess I started the game prematurely. They started the actual draft instead of the online draft. Oh yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, bro's ready to play. Yes, we all are. Everybody's just raring to go. 13 minutes late, so everybody's just wanting to go home at this point. As I was saying, if you're on campus and would like to watch on a big screen of sorts, we do have it running on the TV upstairs in the UC. I know we've had a few people ask to come watch, so we've set that up for them. Rated up draft. I can't press R. Okay. Website is dead. So it looks like we're not the only ones having issues. It's just been everybody everywhere. It's like Sunday football. Big screen is a must. Sometimes I wish I had a big screen to look at and hear. That'd be nice. Let's say our hello. Very professional greeting, if I do say so myself. There's that spectator link. And all right. Let us pray that this works now. And it looks like they're readying up, so we are good to go. All right. Started the first band phase. First band goes to ECU. Looks like we're leading with the Jin band. Always a solid band. Jin has just been a very consistent ADC pick for like the past couple seasons, honestly. Looks like we're banning the Yone. Very smart. Good flex pick between Brecken and Coda. We're banning the Kaisa. Double ADC ban. They must not like this ADC a lot. Trying to make sure that Chris has a more solid lane, keeping them off of their main champs. Looks like they're banning Aurora. I haven't seen Brecken play it, but I have seen Coda play it, so maybe they think that Coda's the mid laner? I don't think a lane swap's going to happen. And we are leading with a Kog'Maw ban. The first 3 ADC bans. Wow. I'm guessing we are very confident in our other lane's ability because of... Honestly, that's what we did last semester. If we felt comfortable enough into a lane counter, like if their main picks were countered by our main picks, we just left that ban open and banned another role that we felt was less secure. And so I think that's what we're doing here. We first pick Seraphine for Maya, and then they respond with the Viego Jinx lock-in. Oh, wow. Thank you, Allie's mom, for the gifted subs. And Jesse's mom got a sub. And Chris got a sub as well. All right, let's leave some for the viewers, Chris. Get out of here. It looks like we locked in the new for Jesse. Honestly, anytime they leave it open, it is just spelling disaster for them. He just has huge lane presence everywhere. And they are responding with the Thresh pick. Last pick of the first pick phase. And onto the second ban phase. Very strong bot lanes on both sides. Honestly, harder engage on the Scarlet Hawk side. But that's okay. We'll be looking to do more DPS later, so we're looking for less snowball on the Jinx. Looks like ECU is banning Yorick. They respond with a Vex ban. Brecken played Vex last time, and they are banning Dr. Mundo as well. Dr. Mundo has been a consistent pick for Coda. They've left it open quite a few times, actually, and that's what I like about Coda. He just has so many comfortable picks that even when he has one banned, he can continue to play well because he's just that guy. They banned 2 of his picks and technically 3 of his picks. Or, yeah, I guess this is the Coda ban phase because I've seen Coda play Aurora, I've seen Coda Flexion, Set, Dr. Mundo, so it's pretty much the Coda ban phase, matching their ADC ban phase on ECU side. And it looks like the second pick phase, they will start with the Ahri. Just an overall safe pick, so very hard to lock down, very hard to gank post 6, so we will see exactly how ECU deals with that. Probably going to aim to pick something a bit more sustainy. Orianna's a pretty safe pick in the Ahri, so pretty much what Brecken's going to be doing is dodging skill shots and poking her down as best he can. Not really going to be much lockdown on his side until 6. Don't do it. Don't do it, Coda. Don't you dare do it. Okay. Thought we were going to have a repeat last time with the Zeal incident. Coda will lock in Alawi, finish off ECU side of the draft, and they will respond with a Gwen pick, allegedly. They haven't locked in yet. Don't listen to what I'm saying. And they lock in the Gwen pick. Draft is finished. We have pretty solid draft from both sides. Pretty strong side lane for both top laners. Pretty much how it's going to go is if one top laner gets a kill and doesn't get assisted by jungle, they're pretty much going to take that entire turret for themselves. Quite a bit of plating going on. So yeah, it's just going to be pretty hit or miss on either side of tops matchup. So it's paramount that Coda plays very well, plays well into Gwen's W. Make sure he doesn't miss that E because of Gwen's W. For those of you who don't know, Gwen is immune. When she casts her W, anything that is cast outside of that W circle just doesn't hit. She's completely immaterial to anything that is cast outside of that circle. Which is honestly pretty good in our team. We have a lot of range stuff that would be pretty detrimental to Gwen if it hit her, but lucky for her, Gwen is immune, so we will see how she plays that. And honestly, it just comes down to the skill of the Gwen on if she will get hit by all those skill shots or not. Gwen is a good anti-tank, I think, and stuff. Yes, she is. She is a very, very strong anti-tank, and honestly, Alawi isn't entirely mobile, so as long as Gwen has some form of ghost or something, then she will most likely catch up if Coda does not have a turret to protect him. And as for the jungle matchup, I'm not really sure who wins that. I'm sure that Connor has more insights into that because he plays Viego, so we'll see how he feels about that matchup. Honestly, yeah, I'm happy with this one. It's just very important that ECU plays this smart, because I could see this draft going either way. So it is just very important for ECU to have good communication as usual, rotate to everything, just be everywhere, make good plays and capitalize on those good plays. And whenever something happens on one side of the map and we may be caught out by a couple people deathballing into one lane, like, it's very common that people deathball Coda, so it's important that when that happens, we do something on the other side of the map. We accomplish as much as we can. All right, we have Connor coming back. Connor, how do you feel about the draft?
I feel pretty good. It's pretty simple to play. As long as we lock down that Viego, then things can go pretty smoothly. Orianna will be really good because they're gonna try to get some type of big engage off, and we're gonna be able to use that Orianna ball, get in there with either the Nunu or the Alawi, and then hopefully be able to find at least like a 3-man R in these team fights. It's a little bit tricky, this team comp, the enemy team comp, because they do have they've got Gwen, who's good for the tanks, but she has to get uptime, and she kind of can create herself a bunch of space for uptime with her W. So it'll be a bit tricky, but they do have the Thresh and the Viego who want to get in. Like, they are wanting to land a Thresh hook and then burst somebody down and kill them. And it's really annoying to play against, because if they ever land a hook, they're like basically guaranteeing a Viego reset, and if Viego gets a reset, they can kind of just win the game for free. But yeah, we'll see what they do. I was telling them they need to be saving their heavy CC for that Viego and for the Jinx, because if Gwen doesn't get any uptime and Jinx doesn't get any uptime and Viego doesn't get any resets, then they win for sure. But even if Gwen goes in, they need to just be looking backline. That Viego is going to want to be hunting in the back. He's going to play, if he's a good Viego, he's going to be waiting in the shadows, and then he's going to pop out and hopefully try to burst somebody down for a reset. And if that happens, then he can kind of he gets permanent uptime by himself. So we'll see how this goes. Name of the game here is, if Gwen and Thresh go in, save your abilities for their backline, because we need to kill Viego and Jinx first. That is the only thing that matters. Viego needs to be first target because he will most likely be in more than Jinx. If we spend too much time diving the Jinx, then their front line can just start beating up our backline. So we play a front to back with Viego as the first target, and then that's kind of all there is to it. Kill Viego and then stop Gwen and Jinx from getting uptime, and you win. But if their game plan is pretty simple, land a hook. If they land a hook on Thresh, he takes the hook, he's gonna flay, he's gonna ult, and then it's pretty much a
Looks
guaranteed
like we have some
reset.
early trading going on here mid. Looks like a pretty even trade, thanks to thanks to Summon Aerie on Brecken.
Yeah,
Seems to have pretty much the same damage, and he's just backing off, getting a cheater back before minion spawn. Looks like Ari's doing the same as well.
Yeah, Electrocute versus Aerie. I think the Aria is gonna have a better time in lane, but I think our
honestly, I think in terms of poke, that Brecken may have the upper hand here because his Q's on a shorter cooldown and Summon Aerie's on a shorter cooldown. So I think the more damage he gets, like the more items he builds, the stronger his lane will be.
Yeah.
It's just Ari scales a wee bit harder when it comes to.
You think so?
I mean, post 6, she's going to be a little bit harder to kill.
I agree. Yeah, she's really slippery.
In terms of damage, I think that Brecken will have the higher DPS, but
yeah,
it's hard to say right now. We'll just see how the game goes.
Yeah, as long as people are dodging Ari abilities, it's pretty simple. Gonna be an electrocute pro.
His autos do more, and his Q is just on a shorter cooldown, so he's going to be able to poke more. Looks like we got an early hook on Chris down here.
Honestly,
Getting some extra
they
poke
can
in
fight this.
exchange. And Thresh is opting to tank a
They
couple
need to put
Chris
a ward
autos.
there.
They do need to put a word there. Thresh is notorious for just sitting in a bush and waiting for a hook. So
Yeah.
he's just
They have a
posturing
ward.
up.
They just need to be trading back into him. Whenever they have vision like that, they need to be autoing him.
Yeah, he
The Seraphine here needs to be.
honestly
shutting him
has
out.
nothing while he's level 1, so they just need to be poking him down a bit more.
Yeah. And they got level 2 first, so they can definitely try something.
Because Thresh's big
Ooh.
power spike early on is level 2, because he has
Okay,
Q and E.
This Ari is using her W, like, I don't know if she knows how it works. I'm not going to lie. Nice. Gets the E down.
Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
Ignite,
Yeah,
cut
the
down.
Q on Coda was just set to kill him from the start. She had fully stacked autos, and
Ooh. They're feisty.
yeah, it's nice to see a team that has some decent challenge for us once in a while. We're looking forward to.
Oh, the Nunu. It's like a back and TP from.
And
Breaking.
Ari does have no flash, so Jesse can kill here if he gets her locked down.
Yeah, he doesn't need to flash here. He can W. Oh.
He
Oh,
does need a flash
W.
here.
Okay.
He does get the kill, but any kill is a kill on ECU,
Yeah.
so we were happy about that.
Yeah.
They are a wee bit ahead of gold, in gold, but it seems like Gwen is overstaying after that kill instead of backing,
Mhm.
and she is losing a bit of CS under turret. I think that was Coda's plan all along. That's usually his plan, but he just needs to back up here as
Uh-oh.
Viego's coming.
Here comes
He does have
Viego.
good tentacle setup though.
Nice. It's honestly pretty good.
It is pretty good, but
Oh, nice gank bot.
Viego did
Results in
get
a
full
kill.
conqueror here.
He got a kill onto the
He did
Gwen.
get a kill. Let's see if he gets another here.
Oh,
He did get the E off.
Q. Oh,
He didn't take the turret shot, so
nice.
he will tank one there though. So we'll see if Viego dodges it.
He did not need a W. Ah.
Okay, just barely. So
I was
we
hoping
will
he was gonna start window shopping and it
we
was gonna
will
spawn.
we'll look back to this
Did he
top
just
fight.
Q? Oh, the flash.
The
W.
flash gross pack
Nice.
prax or grasp.
Grass
proc.
Yep, there it is.
For those of you who can't tell, I've had a long day at work.
Oh man. Yeah, solid. We got top goes 1 for 0 in a gank, and then bot goes 1 for 0 in the I think it was 1 for 0 with a Nunu gank. So overall, really good map pressure by Jesse so far.
Yeah, Jesse's just been everywhere every single game. So really, the role of the jungler is important to be everywhere, influence as many lanes as he can. Jesse just does a phenomenal job of doing that.
Yeah, especially on these type of junglers. You know, you've got your farmers, your gankers, and then you've got Nunu who does both better than everybody. So it's kind of nice that we've got the Nunu merchant on our team. 'Cause if he wants to farm, he can sit back and farm. If he wants to gank, he can gank every lane.
Looks like
within 1
Viego
minute.
is here.
Ooh, this Thresh. If he lands a hook. Ooh, good
Chris
stun.
does have no W,
Yeah,
so
they're
they
fine
they
here.
can't be slowed. Thresh is the only one
Thresh
posturing
doesn't
up
even try
anymore.
to throw his Q.
Viego gave up immediately.
Yep.
Thresh is just holding on to Q for too long. He did have flash, so he could have just flash hooked
Yeah,
there and
he's got everything up there.
at least force a summoner spell off of
Yeah.
one of the more important laners.
And to be honest, just metagaming a little bit, I think if the Thresh did flash there, we would have burned like at least 3 subs.
And honestly, if Thresh did flash, it would burn at least one sum on either Maya or Chris. So Viego could go in for the regank, but instead they're going for drag here.
Solid play.
Honestly,
I'd have done the same thing.
yeah, it's pretty good call. He could have
Yeah,
gone
it's
for either
free.
here, but he will take Jesse's Raptors while Jesse is top on Wood Grubs.
Gwyn will get some vision down on the grubs, so Viego knows.
Overall in lane, if you just look at the health bars on either side, we're just kind of staying sustained in lane so far.
Yeah.
So
We're trading well. Nice. He's gonna have to ult or flash.
good sidestep on the Ari.
Read it.
Yeah, she is holding on to that ult.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
That charm.
That charm was...
Oh, nice by Chris. This is a kill. Yeah. You had barrier.
The poison gets him. Poison gets him. Hey.
Nice.
Barrier on Chris.
Oh, he flashed while the flay was going.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Good roam
Chris
on
is
Jesse.
Smurfing. Nah, Chris is smurfing. That's not fair. Turn around, Chris. Come on, we'll get him.
He's waiting for the peel. Honestly, it's good that he just stays behind Jesse here because, yeah.
Yeah, but he's got that all day. Give to the...
Give it, man.
I am going to scold Jesse after this game. He has been doing that too much. Stop taking kills. You're on Nunu.
Taking it from... Wait, does he have Dark Seal? Okay, he does. I can excuse it then,
It's
but...
fine. You're not worried about Dark Soul stacks as Nunu. You're going to get 100.
He... 100. He took it on Brecken. He took it on Chris, so it's... He needs to give somebody a kill. Especially Brecken. He did die to that...
Yeah.
To that tower dive there, so it's...
Jesse, if
he's a
you're
little bit
watching
behind.
this, I am ripping you to shreds after this.
In-game.
You better not be watching. In game. No cheating.
Chris is the GOAT. He has been
That's what I'm saying.
doing phenomenally.
Chris smurfed.
Honestly, I'm happy to see him back on his main.
Yeah. It's been a minute since we've had the Twitch out. I've been wanting to put him on it, but there haven't been too many good matchups for it that he was comfortable playing in. But get some trading mid. Charm's gonna hit that minion. That minion loves that Ari now.
Looks like Ari's trying to get some vision on
yeah,
Jesse's
we're
top side.
PK up.
Acting as a human ward there.
Wow. Oriana coming out. Here comes the Nunu. Ari will dash.
She is
See
button
it.
mashing
Wow.
on her R. And flashed.
R and flash. Oh, Jesse!
Let him have it!
No, my. I'm gonna rip that off. That was a good play, though. That one's deserved. He can have that.
Very, very good play, I will admit.
He baited him really well with the movement there. She saw him backing up, so she thought she could walk back towards the wave to pressure, and then he
Gwen
instant
is looking to
flashed.
start an engage here. Misses the third R.
She really didn't connect with any of those.
Yeah,
Connected with the edge of
just
it.
sort of gave Coda a haircut there.
Okay, we're just taking turns missing abilities right now, top.
There are going to be a lot of notes on both sides.
Oh, and good poke. Oh.
I'm going to
They
make
did
both
both
of
of
them run laps after this.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, nice.
Okay, that makes up for it a little bit. You get one
That
less
was
lap,
good.
Coda.
One less. You all get 20, but Coda gets 19.
Honestly, the more easy he hits, regardless of if he bursts down the effigy or if they walk out of it, he is just getting amazing tentacle setup in these games.
Oh, here comes the Ari. She's gonna land the charm. Ooh, big ult. Overall play's gonna go 1 for 0.
The poison does not connect with Jinx, but
Chris didn't have any sums. I think he could have cooked them a little.
honestly, it is good to back up here because there are 4 people bot, so it
Yeah.
is just important
No,
for
it's
Jesse
good for him
to
to
make
back
any
off
sort of
here.
play here.
But if he's gonna back off, he needs to recall.
The Raptors aren't up, Jesse.
There might be a dive bot. Oh, nice. Dead. Dead to poison. Ooh,
Poison's not going to kill her this time,
unlucky.
very sadly. She should have had barrier for it every time. Last time it was extremely lucky that she just miscast it
Yeah.
pretty early on, so she did get it off this time, and hopefully she does not remember the timing for Chris's sake.
Yeah. That's a little bit unlucky. If Chris would have made that exact same play while they were like engaging on to Maya, I think he gets the Jinx there because it was before her barrier.
He
came
is
back
under
up.
turret range, so he just needs to kite this out a little bit better.
Yep. Just hit the effigy with the tentacles.
And I think he did get it off.
Whoa! Brecken! Are flashing to dodge the Thresh hook. Thresh gonna try to make a hero play. Will he go down for it? It looks like he will. Oh wow, Coda doing bad things to this Gwen bot. Oh,
The smite
He
does
tried to
not do that
smite.
much damage anymore,
if
dude.
he had E, he kills.
Coda's just walking in his face.
Flash on him.
It's sort of
He
an
wins this.
awkward play.
Coda wins this.
He doesn't have R,
I think it's fine as long as
and he has
gets
no
the
mana
W.
either.
Ah, he didn't have the W's. The no mana.
He had Spirit Visage, so he has no armor there, and I I think I saw that Viego had Kraken. Yeah, he is full Kraken.
Yep. And I was telling him about this. I was telling them if he goes for like a Trinity Sundered Sky build, he's going to be really tanky. But if he goes for the Kraken Sundered Sky, like a lot of people do, then he's actually going to be a lot more squishy than normal. So this is actually really good for ECU. The Kraken is not going to have that much of value because of just the amount of engage that he has on his team is very low. And him having low HP, unless somebody engages well, then he's kind of screwed. Some good CC going down. Oh, that electrocute. Wow.
The electrocute plus the third auto from Kraken is just deleting Brecken here.
The electrocute got rid of the Ori E shield.
He is out farming this Ori, but there's only so much he can do when the jungler visits his lane this much.
Yep. And he didn't get any of the early kills.
And until Coda has Iceborne, I don't think he's going to be able to fight this Viego in lane.
Probably not.
Things aren't going to go early when neither of them really had items.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a party happening top.
Yeah.
Coda will have ult this time, so we'll see if it goes any differently.
Oh, I think it will.
And Ari is here as well.
She's gonna. He gets the effigy.
Jesse is here.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Looks like he's going for the Viego.
They have to get the Viego. Okay, flash. Now you can turn on Ari.
And he's Aring back in. Oh, Coda just needed to walk into Jesse's ult here.
Yep. They needed to turn on the Viego once they saw him come back. Viego should R.
Oh.
Nice. Very well played by who are they?
Both sides are pretty evenly matched here.
Yeah, that was really well.
This is the closest we've seen the gold in a while.
Yeah. If they turn on the Viego whenever he ults back in instantly, then they win that. Oh, that way pinging the Viego bounty. He's getting strong. That's the oh. Okay.
Good engage by Maya.
Nice, good flash. Dead.
Oh, Thresh eat him past the Jinx trap before it said.
Wow. Not gonna have enough range. Just need to play the wave. Well played by our bot lane. Really good engage by Maya. Ooh, the charm's gonna land. Hutchki gonna go up, but Brecken's just gonna win the trade.
He does have Scorch, so he's just looking for those short trades.
Yep, and he does have his Lost Chapter and Sork boots.
And
but Ari has full Malignance and 6 Dark Shield stacks.
Yeah, the Malignance is huge here. She'll just be able to dash in and out as much as she can, like over and over and over.
Yeah.
That extra ultimate ability haste is just insane.
Maya doing some pretty good poke. She's landing like all of it.
Oh!
Wow. They were not expecting that damage. That's awesome.
It's like I was saying earlier, Brecken will have more burst damage and more DPS there, but
I honestly, it's just because that the Ariel was down for just a little while longer. I think Brecken has that timer down in his head. I think he knew he had a window of opportunity there. Nice job stunning the Jinx.
Looks like Viego's making a play on Brecken here mid. He just needs to walk towards Jesse.
He doesn't have ult. No ult for one more second.
Jesse.
His ult came up 1 second later. Yeah, and Jesse's going to steal another kill. I'm serious about this. I'm about to rip him to shreds whenever we get out of this. In game. 5, 1, and 2 on Nunu.
Jesse's mom, I need you to reprimand him as soon as he gets home.
He does not need these kills.
If you planned on making him like cookies to celebrate, forget about it. He doesn't deserve it.
For every kill he stole is -1 cookie that he gets.
Jesse.
Jesse. Nah, he's playing well, but it's just all he has to do is just stop hitting them when they're low HP, and then it's okay. Ooh.
I mean, if it was like a duelist jungler, it'd be different, but he's on Nunu. He's made to support them. Oh, the poison! The poison! The poison!
Please.
Yeah!
Wow, that was a nail biter. I'm not gonna lie. If Jesse just tanked one more and Chris got another auto off, then it was fine. But they got the style points.
It was too close for comfort, but
they got the fadeaway, so I'm kind of.
I want to say that poison had like 1 or 2 more procs, because Twitch poison does last a little bit longer than like ignite.
Yeah, that's really long. Solid game state right now. We got a 5K gold lead up for ECU. Even with the fights going the way they are, we're still up like 5K gold. That's pretty nice. We're playing the map really well this time around.
Okay, Viego and Ari have to be lovers or something. There's no reason that he should be visiting wherever she is as much as possible.
These guys are
you ladies all right?
Put a girl on.
Granted, Dragon is coming up soon, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of a coincidence that he's showing up wherever Ari is.
To be fair, the Ari Viego combo is one of my favorites whenever I play Viego because of the charm. Like, if you land your W, it guarantees charm. If she lands charm, it guarantees your W. And then you two have really strong burst damage together. So it's like, that's one of my favorite combos. So, like, I don't blame them for trying to play together the whole time. They've probably practiced that combo together. But, yeah, I think it's pretty annoying for everybody else, but for them, that's probably the best thing that they can do. Because Viego Gwen synergy is pretty low, and then Viego playing bot here is actually really good because of Jinx traps. Coda gonna do Coda things.
He is building Iceborne Gauntlet, like I was saying, so he will have a little bit more lane power there. There is so much going on the map right now.
Yeah.
Let's stick bot for now,
Fight
and
going well.
if he does get a kill on the Gwen, we can come back to it later.
The Viego is gonna get a reset. Can he live though is the question.
He cannot. Twitch poison.
And smite. If I think Twitch kills him there. But,
I do think Twitch kills him there too, but
okay, Jesse has 6 kills. He wanted an interview after these games. He steals one more kill, he's not getting an interview.
the roast of Jesse Barker coming soon.
I hope. Oh. Oh.
What happened? Oh, he got to back
Flash.
off.
And he probably took the turret in his face and took a billion damage. He probably should need to just die there and save his flash. I think it's overall fine because we got the tier 2 and the Drake, and we won the fight bot.
Here comes the Kesha special.
Doink. This is bad.
Thresh flashies in. Chris will be caught here.
Yep, they just need to kite it out. Could be worse.
Everybody's getting the heck out of there.
Yep. Oh. Viego wants more. I'm going to tell you right now as a Viego player, whenever you have Kraken Slayer and that's it, you are not doing any damage to
While
that.
this is happening,
Yeah.
Brecken is just taking bot turret in their faces.
Yeah,
It's
take
like
it
I
down
was
to tier
saying,
1.
that no matter who gets subbed in or subbed out, we are still going to play as proactively as we can and
Second TP's
reactively.
coming in from the Ahri.
They really want that tier 1 top turret.
Yeah, they want to open up the map. I can't. Oh,
Ooh,
that was a huge
good ult by
Seraphine
Maya.
ult. Oh, and the Alawi ult. With
And
the
Nunu
Nunu. The combo.
Everybody's ulting.
The combo.
Jesse didn't get a kill there.
Finally. Stop giving this guy. What? Why did he turn around? Okay,
Ah,
that's fine. I mean, that's good
honestly,
for us.
yeah, we have movement speed on them. We can just kill them right here.
Oh!
Solo ulting the Jinx. She will have to flash. I thought Brecken was going to throw another blind Q.
He should.
Gwen is coming up behind. Can Jesse peel for him?
And Gwen is immune. Stand inside the bubble. Brecken's so smart. I love Brecken. That's my favorite player. Oh, yeah. And he gets the kill. No more stealing from Jesse.
Jesse listens
It's
to
up to
mama.
his mama. He better. He better continue to do so.
I have this picture in my head where Jesse's mom like just calls him in the middle of the match and says, "Hey, stop taking those
I'll take
kills,
those kills.
or you're grounded."
You get 1 cookie and your brother's getting 5.
Okay, grounding an
Uh-oh.
adult man does sound funny. Hexate coming in. Oh, everybody's coming. Their entire team is here. Can Coda do it once again?
Chris, watch out!
He doesn't have ult, but can he play this out? He almost has it. He almost has it. Oh. Ult comes up
So
a
close.
second after he dies.
So close. A little bit of an overstay by Coda.
If he backed up a little bit before that fight started, he could have played it out.
Yeah.
Do I need to call?
Not during the game. Maybe after.
Maybe after the game's over.
After the game, call him up. Be like, hey, you steal 1 more kill. You're grounded. I mean it.
Hey, Jesse, don't sabotage your team's mental.
Come on.
I know
Take
that
1 more kill from your brother and you are sleeping outside.
he's a psychology major, so he should be very aware of the effects his actions have on his team's
Battle.
mental.
Oh!
Jinx will get
Who's
caught.
gonna get it? Okay. Support got it. That's fine.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm going back
what
to
is that damage?
I'm going back to that.
Oh, he has the Shadow Flame and the Needlessly Large Rod and the Ludens.
Okay. Let's see this fight. I want to see it. Okay, Brecken comes in
gonna walk in his
from behind the
face.
Ari.
Giga Chad.
Gets some
The
extra
the
poke off.
Ludens procs Airy. He's gonna speed himself up.
Does
Hit
get
by
the-
charm.
Gets hit by both sides of the Q. Ari
gonna-
walks in his face.
Doink. Oh.
Beautiful damage by Brecken.
Oh, jeez. That was a lot.
And it looks like red side is prepping for Baron.
We need Coda's mama too. Seriously, we need everybody's mama to be in here right now. Because, I mean, I'm their coach, but I can only tell them so much before they stop listening. Looks like Brecken's going to get caught out. Somebody called Brecken's mom.
Okay, he didn't have ult there. If he did have ult, it would be a very different story. At least taking down one of them.
True.
Maybe
But
the Viego, he's a little bit squishier.
overstaying should not be
Yes.
justifiable by the ult timer. Oh,
Coda
yeah.
does have ult again, so he will have a bit more to do here. He is going to be CC'd a bit more. Oh, he didn't get the effigy off.
Oh! Oh!
He should have just aimed for the effigy on the
If
Thresh.
he finishes off that effigy.
Somebody tell this man how Alawi works. Somebody put him on the Pro Guides YouTube video.
Yeah, seriously. Looks like Gwen and Viego are going to have to run away from this topside 2v2.
But while that's happening, Jesse is beelining it for this Jinx.
Got
Oh,
him.
they just click fast enough for Jesse to get stunned by that.
Yep.
Dragon is spawning in 10 seconds. Thresh is setting up for some vision. They really want this vision control. Let's look at the difference in vision score. Thresh is warding a bit better than Maya is, but that is alright. Maya is making her presence known across the map.
Yep. 2, 1, and 11 for our substitute. That's pretty solid performance so far.
Yeah, pretty out there, over 50% KP, so
Well done.
she's been to quite a bit on the map. And Jesse has 16 KP out of the 22. He just missed 6 of the kills. I'm guessing 2 of them are...
Probably solo kills.
Yeah, I'm guessing that the 6 of them are split between all 3 lanes, because we've been doing...
a lot of damage. The Ahri coming out behind. Nice. They need to play
Viego
slow.
will have some free
Seraphine
tentacles.
ult isn't up yet. We need to be kiting out. ECU needs to be playing a lot more careful.
Viego
Coda's
is giving
going
free
in too
tentacle
hard.
set up for Viego. Setting up for the R.
Nice, good ult. Nice, he takes down the Viego. This fight just got 100 times easier. And he's going to flash on the Ahri.
In
He
her
just
face.
2v5.
Look at this tentacle setup right here. If
Yeah,
they,
it's
they are
beautiful.
stupid if they come back in here.
That is
And
beautiful.
Brecken is just solo.
Oh!
He's ulting by himself. He does not have help.
Stopwatch
He's
comes
stalling.
out.
He's stalling for Coda to get here with stopwatch.
Nice, the E connect.
Gwen does panic R to get Coda
We're gonna
off.
kill the effigy. Maybe the tentacle slam hits some people. It's gonna set up on the tower and it's gonna hit the Jinx. Oh no. Unlucky. This close. I think he just takes this.
Yeah, it's interface. He is
With the
Sheen.
bonus proc, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody's coming for him again. He does not have ult quite up yet.
I think it's fine. He just
He just needs to back off.
He wants to fight. This is
Of course he
Coda.
does.
This is
This is
classic Coda.
this is his bread and butter
okay,
right
he's
here.
not taking like any damage though. And
He
the
is,
effigy
he
got
is
off.
ignited right now, so he is healing a lot less. Yeah, just the
Ooh.
CC here.
If he had his flash, I think he for sure kills.
If he had ult, like once again, he is dying just before his ult comes up, so he just needs to stall these out a bit better. More vision, sad face. Yeah, we are losing the vision game a bit here because just across the board, it looks like Thresh is carrying their vision, even though
Yeah.
top and jungle do have pretty above average vision for just in general.
Allie's
Because
being nitpicky. Allie, you know you got to work on it too. I'm coming out coach mode right now. You need to teach her. And you got to teach yourself some more. Everybody can always do better.
I get that you're like a little bit ahead or like even with the enemy laners, but got to be a bit more ahead. Got to make it more of a clean sweep.
Yep. 100 to 0.
Yeah, clear every ward the second it drops.
Yep. Every single one. So we're gonna have a 10k gold lead for ECU.
You know how the
Six
limit
rounds.
is 2 control wards that you
Oh,
can buy?
Look at this.
Buy
Ahri.
3. She's
Yeah.
coming from behind.
Well
yeah, that
played
is
by Ahri.
just a
Okay,
good
the
pick
ult is
overall.
gonna go off onto the Thresh. Probably needed to.
Jesse
hit
does
that.
have ult. A TP's coming in behind him. It is Coda.
Of course it is.
Coda's looking to salvage this. He does have ult this time.
Oh yeah.
He is against 4 people though, so he's
Oh.
fighting for his life. He does chunk the Jinx, and Really, they
Rescue?
have no DPS other than
Here
Ari.
comes the Thresh. Diego summoned
Brecken
the
is coming
rescue.
from behind.
Oh,
This is a
Thresh trying to
really
get into it.
disjointed fight, so we're
Oh
going
yeah,
to see how he
that's a big R. Ah, doesn't quite
only
hit
got the thresh with
Diego.
it though.
Nice.
Gwen
They need
is
to
ulting
kite
in.
out. Only way they win this fight is if Diego dies. Ah, good charm. Well played by the. Where are they from?
They're from Illinois.
Illinois. Well played by Illinois. Good punish there. Looks like soul point for ECU. Next dragon will be up in about 2 minutes.
Honestly, like even down 10,000 gold, they are still fighting well on
No,
our
yeah.
side.
They're playing really well.
So it's just important that ECU keeps their lead because
Cool.
the whole breaker herself just chunked that turret in their
Yeah.
face, and there's nothing they can do about it.
That's the hardest part about playing against the Gwen.
She did use her shrouds, so Jesse can just chase her down here.
I'll walk her down a little.
Just walk her down a little bit, force her off.
Overall, not bad.
They are moving as 5 a bit better than ECU is right now, but that's sort of to be expected with a giant side lane threat that Coda is, so
Yeah. I think all ECU wants to do right now is just relax and then wait until the dragon fight. And I think they Illinois needs to start trying to get some more picks down.
honestly, like next game we might talk about drafting a better team fighter for Coda, because it seems that
Yeah.
Alawi's
work.
Alawi's working for the side lane, but in those fights he's
I mean, he was. Remember the drag fight? He was 2v5, got 2 of them by himself.
he did that's sort of Viego's fault honestly, because he did just flash out of the effigy range and spawn free tentacles for him.
Yeah.
Just in terms of team fights, they've just been roaming a lot faster.
Yeah, I like Coda on side lane. I mean, look at their towers.
They've been traveling pretty much
No
in
tier 2s left.
teams of 2, just working on the buddy system here as Thresh gets more and more vision everywhere,
Which is what you want to see.
prepping for drag. It is up
I
in
didn't
30
even realize
seconds,
he's
so
in the FPX Thresh skin. I like that one. Fun plus
Classic-
Phoenix.
classic esports skin in the spirit of the game.
Yep.
Reckon
Esports
is gonna
World
be pushing
Finals
out
going
top
on
here.
Saturday.
They're hoping to stall it out, so maybe Brecken can... Oh, never mind, he is TPing in. We're looking to fight as 5 this time,
I like this position for Brecken.
making sure that we don't have another situation
good
like
vote.
last time, chunking half of Thresh's...
Yep. He had to use the lantern. This is actually a really good angle here. Nice. This is good. Effigy landed over the wall. We see to keep poking them with that
Ari's coming
Orianna.
from behind for some reason.
Ari's really good with the flanks. Okay, she charmed nothing.
Yeah, honestly,
They
that
can go in here. All in, all in, all in.
that flank only really worked when we had squishies.
Nice. Nice. They get rid of the thresh.
Good picks all around. Alawi ult is just chunking everybody at the same time.
Brecken is going to go down here.
We do get the Jinx kill. Gwen does kill Brecken though, so
It's fine. That's worth.
yeah, Ari's just sneaking around the corner.
Ooh.
Thanks for the leash. You're not outsmining Nunu, buddy.
Oh, it hit.
Boom!
Bang! That Sheen proc.
Dang, that is...
Well played by Maya there, landing her E.
Think he's going for Overlords next? Or Sterex?
Probably Sterex, if it was me.
Yeah, it'll help them survive those entire team dives that he keeps getting roped into.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd go Sterex, but I have no idea.
ECU looking to take as much as they can and then reset. Just good play overall. Keep pushing our lead while we're ahead. Just overall, they've had very few objective bounties they've gotten. And honestly, with the system being remade to be worse the further the game goes on, honestly doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Because Gwen was the only one who made any effort to chunk a turret this entire game because she was trying to get top and mid. And Brecken does catch the Thresh out. he will be forced to back here. He does have the fast back thanks to Symbiotic Souls.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're trying to catch Viego out.
I see him.
Or he does ult
Charm
over the
gonna go
wall, miss the
wide.
charm.
Nice. Chris. He's
Whoa!
going down, but he got a lot
Chris
of...
gets one shot.
Maya's ult hit the Viego.
Blind over the wall on the Viego.
Nice. Nuna's just in their face. Ooh. They need to go help Brecken. Nice. Well played.
Jesse just acting as the meat shield.
Yep, and that's his role here. They're gonna go for Baron. They have really good Baron take with the Nunu. Their DPS will lack a little bit without the Twitch there, but I don't think it'll really matter.
They don't really have much health to turn if anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
But Jinx is overstaying, so they can just chunk her and then they have no DPS.
Yeah, nobody's outsmiting a Nunu.
And Viego doesn't have ult either, so he can't execute.
Yep. I don't know why.
This is kind of an awkward spot right
They
now.
can just go. They have a Nunu. Nice.
Yeah, there's no way we're not getting that.
Oh, that Orianna R. With the... Oh! Orianna
I
R
love
into
circular
Alawi R.
ultimates. I love circular
Yeah.
ultimates.
Orianna R into Alawi R into Nunu ult
Woo!
after his... Oh, and then Gwen TP's for fun. Will she get one? Oh,
She will.
She will get one.
She does get a shutdown. Not the
Where's
biggest
my
shutdown in the world.
team? Down, and down she goes. Jesse took another kill. He will be sleeping outside tonight. But overall, well played. I'm not kidding. After this game, I am making Jesse drop and give me 20. Actually, drop and give me 10 for all the kills he stole. Looks like ECU is going to be able to wrap this game up. Only one respawning within the next 10 seconds is Thresh. Just going to be able to take the
Jesse
next
does
two.
flash.
Flash for fun.
Bit of
All right.
BMing there.
Cool. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go give Jesse a little bit of a talk to, and talk to it. Sorry about that. But I'll be back, you guys.
All right, let's have a little insight on what the heck happened there. All right. Yeah. Okay. Regardless of if he has Dark Seal or Magi's or whatever, Jesse probably shouldn't be stealing nearly that many kills, because he was pretty much everywhere, and he needed to be more of an influence on the lanes rather than himself. So yeah, it is important for Jesse to relinquish some kills there, because he ended with the second most kills in the game, just under Coda, and he probably should not have been. Probably should have gone more to the ADC or the mage. Heck, even the Enchanter can put that gold to use, because Nunu's tank stats are kind of so-so. It's not more about the tank, it's more about the utility. So it's important for him to get his team ahead, not for him to get himself ahead. And as for the Gwen, this Gwen was kind of disgusting. She was deleting everybody in their faces. Just sort of to be expected with Riftmaker, because she just has so much, like, I don't even know how many ticks her Q has of damage at once. It is just gross. It's disgusting. Take it out of the game. Riot, if you're watching, this is disgusting. Remove it. Now! So yeah, Riftmaker gets up to 8% bonus damage. She can stack that pretty much instantly. And she'll just make use of that 8% extra damage every time, because she's just that good of a laner. Her Q was just 800 true damage bombs. She one-shot Chris in his face twice after slowing him for 9 billion% with her R. Sort of an ouchie there. But overall, that's funny, all three of these guys have the exact same gold per minute. So yeah, Viego did have a little bit of snowball going on early, but the snowball put an end to that. Heyo. And yeah, just decent damage all around by everybody. They were fighting really, really well, but they kind of were outclassed in the side lane, because Gwen could fight Coda for like maybe the first 10 minutes of the game, and then after that is downhill from there. She just didn't really itemize for Coda specifically, and that was kind of her downfall. But yeah, she did get Murillo after having sitting on Oblivion Orb for a while. Honestly, I would just sit on Oblivion Orb for longer and go for more utility and making sure I can actually kill the people that I'm trying to delete in their face. But yeah, the good CC score on our side. Dang, okay, so Brecken had the exact same CC score as a Thresh, and if I'm not mistaken, only Oriana R and W have anything to do with CC. Meanwhile, 3 of Thresh's abilities have stuff to do with CC. So slow or hard CC, it will proc the crowd control score going up by 1. And Thresh was hitting some good hooks early. I don't know what happened. He just started missing them all of a sudden. And he just sort of fell off. And in terms of turrets, what can I say? Coda is chunking them in their faces once again. Everybody on the team chipping in just as much. Well, maybe not just as much, but combined just as much. So, again, finishing the game with 3 people not hitting turrets this game. Damage to objectives. Very, very low damage to objectives for a jungler. We were just everywhere. We had pretty much every dragon except for the first one. And yeah, the support character almost had as much damage, just short by a little under 600 for damage to objectives over the Viego. So he was just sort of playing for the map and not playing enough for the objectives. Gwen was still deleting turrets regardless, so it's not like they inherently needed the Void Grubs, but it is just a good objective to have all around. In terms of ally shielding, Thresh did the most. His Lantern was very, very clutch there. There's just so much shielding going on there. I'm so sad that none of us could utilize Serpent's Fang, because Jinx would just pop barrier over and over and over and over again. Dang it. That's the same link. Okay. Bing, bang, boom. Call me mean names. Somebody put that guy in timeout. All right, so we are back in the draft, and we'll see how either side adjusts their strategies. I don't think ECU has that much to work on other than just polishing, because our early game was a bit awkward there. We did let a lot of stuff go. We let a lot of stuff slide. Jesse picked up quite a few kills there. I don't know what happened with that, but yeah, we're looking to hopefully make this a bit of a more comfortable draft. Hopefully ban out some problem picks that were happening last game. I'm not really sure if anything was like necessarily a struggle for us, but we'll probably see those ADC bans once again, or not. I don't know. I'm not sure if Jinx was struggling because they're not quite mechanically good, or if they're struggling because they weren't on their comfortable picks. I don't think anybody should mechanically struggle switching from ADC to ADC, because it is like similar playstyles and such. Jinx is just sort of the snowball champion, so I was a little worried when that was locked in last game, but as you can see, it didn't necessarily go well for them, so anything can happen. It's just one of those things where something on paper might not look exactly like it will look like in the game. So it's important that we just play it out. And honestly, yeah, League is a mental game more than anything. Because the more you believe that you can't do something, the less likely you are to achieve that something. Somebody put that in a quote book somewhere. Let's slap that on a wall. Let's somebody trademark that. So yeah, it's what's important about competitive league is just keeping a good mental. You can see a drastic decrease in performance whenever your mental is low, whenever you have I believe I can fly. Yeah, honestly, if you believe that you're gonna have a good game, or even if you're not sure, if you keep a positive or neutral mindset, even you can play more mechanically. And yeah, people who play emotional usually don't play very well. It's like I believe in the Oklahoma driver's manual, it encourages you not to drive when you are feeling emotional, because emotions can kind of cloud both your judgment and motor function. So if you are emotional, you are scientifically going to be more impaired. If somebody is visibly upset, they're likely not going to perform well. And it's like the people you see like throwing stuff and slamming keyboards are typically the ones that are getting demolished in games, right? Everybody's seen clips of gamers getting angry, and they're usually angry because they are doing poorly. I've never seen anybody rage because they're doing well. They're like, dang it, I wanted to do bad. It's everybody has strong reactions to stuff nowadays, and it's just important to relax when you're playing a game, because remember, it is just a game. You're practicing your critical thinking, motor functions. It's important to just keep a cool head and play. And if you need to take a break, walk away, refresh your mental state, go for it. Take a drink of water, take a few laps, maybe take a shower, cool off, literally. And unless you take boiling showers. So which one do we think is more refreshing? Cold showers or hot showers? I'm not going to do a poll because that would be kind of redundant, because I can just survey what y'all think. But yeah, well, I'm waiting for a response on that. It's like I've been saying, I'm sure that Jesse's mom can attest to this, that the psychology of like sports or anything, it just comes down to who is playing calm, who's playing collected. Honestly, emotions just cloud everybody's judgment, or adrenaline clouds your judgment. There is a study done on a UFC fighter to see if adrenaline actually increased his strength and power when he was punching. And it was actually the opposite of what the hypothesis was, and the results were he actually had a lower pounds per square inch measure of his punch under adrenaline than his punch without adrenaline. So it just comes down to you have less control over your mind and body when adrenaline is pumping. It's more for emergency strength. You have no control over yourself. And yeah, it's important to not let your heart get beaten. Just breathe, take a step back, and formulate a plan on how you're going to keep getting better. And yeah, it looks like the draft is starting. We are going for the same first two bands on each side. It looks like they're banning Zach, just a good flex pick all around. Anybody and their mama can play Zach, so it's good to get that off the board. Looks like we're banning the Kessa again. Just looks like same bands all around. They might substitute a couple bands, maybe for the Alawi or Nunu here. Looks like the consensus is hot bath soak. Honestly, it just depends. Hot showers, cold showers, don't matter. What happened here? Website crashed? Oh, that's no good. Website crashed for them. Oh, just everybody over there? Looks like it is a... Oh, it's a gateway timeout. All right, it looks like the draft is going to be restarted.
They're redoing it again.
Yeah. I gotta go over my speech about good mental again. This website whack. Yeah, it seems like all of them have been lately. I'm not sure if that's just a regular season type thing. This site. Word. Yeah, it is. Looks like we're switching over. There's the spectator link. Get that one out of there. All right, it looks like we are jumping right into it. Looks like we're just going to run through the first three bands again. Yon, Jin, Zach. Oh, they're substituting for Nuno. Banning the Kaisei again, probably Kog'Maw. Okay, yes, I was right. They are substituting their third band for the Nuno. We are going for the first three again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're probably not going to put him on Jinx again. Looks like they're taking Aurora this time instead of banning it. It looks like they're picking Smolder for Brecken, either for Brecken or Chris. I'm not sure. Looks like Seraphine for Maya once again. Honestly, they might be keeping Smolder as a flex pick, just in case things go awry in the draft. Or they lock in an unfavorable matchup for Chris, so they switch it to mid, or vice versa. And they are taking their sweet time with this last pick. They're going with the Sona and Gwen. An instant lock-in, so I think that was just website being slow. Locking in the Gwen once again. Sona pick is random. What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean? Looks like we'll lock in Jesse's Ivern for the first pick phase. What do you mean to pick? Oh, I meant to pick Jinx again. But they wanted the... There's so much wrong with this website. Looks like we are remaking the draft once again. Wi-Fi diff, I guess, because they're saying it's their Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi. I think it's just user error, but that's just me. So, you didn't hear from me. I didn't say anything about that. All right, spectator link once again. Try this one more time. Get that out of here. All righty, let's... Okay, I'd like to reiterate. Okay, let me correct myself so I don't seem like a fool. Yes, you do have limited control over your mental state when you are emotional. However, you are likely to suffer from limited motor functions, but some people do have a lot of control over their emotional state. So, for those of you who are strong when emotional, I have someone very specific in mind who I'm not mentioning. You do you. I appreciate all that you guys do, and I don't mean to lecture you, so I digress. What is happening? Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that was a I am a woman. Hear me roar. All right. Okay. Back to the draft. Okay. We switched that band to the Viego band, and sorry, I'm usually warned by the sound cues when something happens, and this website does not have a sound cue. Okay, we have the Alawi ban on Illinois side. All right, and it looks like we're banning the jungle out because he did have a bit of an impact early on. It did sort of lessen as the game went on, but Jesse is not on Nuno anymore, so he's playing more of a supportive playstyle. So we're going to see how his priorities adjust. I think he's just trying to get rid of unsuitable matchups for Ivern by banning the Viego and Jarvan. It looks like Chris will finally get his Caitlyn. While it was enjoyable seeing him on Twitch, Caitlyn is just a very good pick here. And it looks like they're going for the Leona instead of the Thresh. He was perfectly fine on Thresh. I don't know why he would switch to the Leona, but hey, whatever you want, buddy. Honestly, Thresh would have been all right here already. So and it looks like we will lock in Irelia to finish off the draft. I know that'll be a bit of an awkward matchup because Irelia doesn't one-shot the miniature ghouls that Yorick summons. All right, it looks like we're back in. Everybody's sitting runes and junk. So yeah, it's once again Jesse's back on the Ivern, looking to play more of a supportive playstyle. So it is important that he is just visiting as many lanes as possible once again. This time it will be even more important that he does not take kills because Ivern doesn't really do much with said kills. Even though support items are so cheap, that much gold will kind of be a waste on him. And it looks like they switched the Gwen out to the jungle, which honestly might be better there because we'll see less side laning and more fights happening in like river and such. So I am just very interested to see how this goes. And I have been itching to see Koda's Irelia because he's been talking about it since the beginning of the season, but it has never gotten through, or there's never been an ideal matchup for it. But yeah, it looks like a good draft on ECU's end. Sort of a strange one that I haven't seen before on Illinois' side, but I can see the potential there. I can see the synergy between Aurora, Leona, Gwen, Yorick, Jinx. Yeah. In Aurora's little zone, she can just hop back and forth, one-shot the back line, hop back out. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't seen much of Aurora in any of our games so far, so we'll see how it works in a competitive setting.
Ooh.
It looks like we are back with Connor. Connor,
Yeah.
how do you feel about the draft?
Pretty good. They stole our Aurora. We were gonna go first to Smolder Aurora. Little fact about Coda: whenever Aurora first came out, he was the #1 highest mastery for a little while on Aurora in North America. So he's very comfortable on the Aurora. So we were just gonna put him on Aurora and then Brecken on Smolder. They ended up taking it, which we were kind of expecting. We were just like wishful thinking that they wouldn't, but they did, which was fine. And then we saw that the Ivern was open, and then we obviously locked in the Seraphine, our substitute support. That's like her most comfortable champion, and they didn't ban it, so we're obviously going to put her on that. And then the Aurelia and the Caitlyn. Caitlyn's good into Jinx, matches her range pretty well, and we needed that extra bit of range for their team comp because they have a lot of melees who want to go in, and they have the Aurora R as well. So as long as that Caitlyn doesn't get caught, then she's going to be able to create herself a lot of uptime. Seraphine being the only AP, we're trying out a little bit of a build. The Ivern always builds Redemption first item. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Leandries on Seraphine into Moonstone rather than Moonstone into Redemption. And then that should give us enough magic damage in these team fights, especially against like the Leona, who's probably going to be stacking armor if she's smart. And then we locked in the Aurelia. So this is a first time competitive play Aurelia for Coda. He's been begging me to play it. He's really wanted to play it, and I've been a little bit against it.
Mastery check.
Yeah, he's got good mastery on it.
He's played a lot of Irelia,
Yeah.
so I've been excited to see him on it. We've never had the opportunity to put him on it.
Yep. So we saw the Yorick lock in, and I said, "What do you want?" And then he looked at me with the biggest grin I've ever seen somebody produce, and he said, "Irelia." And I was like, "Okay, fine. You have 3 seconds to pick it before I change my mind." And then he locked it in.
And
It's really good into Yorick because of the babies.
it doesn't
ghouls.
one-shot them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It does not.
Oh,
Unless
well,
they've
still,
unless
later,
they've changed something.
Later it will.
It doesn't do enough
Regardless.
damage to reset the queue, so it is going to be a while before it is useful into Yorick.
Yeah. Sarah Riley's it'll probably be like 3rd or 4th. I'm not sure yet. Just I told her the core items, and then she'll probably end up building recommended. Like she is still pretty new, but I just told her to build Leandries into Moonstone just to give her damage and some supportiveness with her W's and her shields and whatnot.
I love the fundamentals here. Brecken going back. Every time he has been red side, he has placed a ward right in that exact same spot.
Yep.
Every time without fail.
We called that the faker ward. That's what Mason did every game too.
Everybody's just paying everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Getting some extra poke off on
Nice.
Leona.
Dang, that's a stack, no?
It is a stack. And
One.
for those of you who don't know, Smolder's passive Dragon Practice, the more stacks he gains from either hitting champions or last standing minions with his Q will give him 1 stack of Dragon Practice. And for each level of Dragon Practice, there's a certain threshold. I think it's 25, 75, or yeah, I think there's something in between that and 125, and then there's 225. And with each tier, it will upgrade that ability and it will make it better. And by the end of the game, he has basically Elder Dragon buff.
Oh, the stacks.
He has fully stacked Q.
Oh.
Half health Theoric.
Hey, I told him I trusted him and that if he lost on the Aurelia, I'll never let him play it again. So he's definitely extra locked in this time around.
And in terms of effective range, I think Caitlyn's effective range is pretty much the same size as Leona. So he's going to be at the very tip of Leona's hook, giving him more time to sidestep it. So he's going to have an easy time mechanically dodging Leona's stun unless he gets hit by something beforehand, which I don't see happening.
Yeah,
so
no.
it's going to be a pretty easy lane for Chris to get some poke off and avoid getting... Dang, that was...
Yep, her passive with the electrocute from the Aurora. One thing to note about Brecken Smolder is he is very, very good about getting these stacks done early. He just told me of a game he had earlier today where he had 225 at 18 minutes.
Dang.
So if we can see something at least similar to that, then I think we can have some pretty nice team fights early.
Kota is just pushing this wave in his face, and he's just getting some gnarly poke off. And just overall, around the map, we're doing pretty well.
Good trade by Chris there. Chris told me he wanted the Jinx or the Caitlyn lock in here because he wanted to, and I quote, stomp this Jinx's face in. So I told him he better do just that. Ooh, good damage onto the Ivern. Gonna queue over to the Raptors, get some HP from finishing the camp. Smolder's gonna get a little stack. He's gonna be just fine and happy with that.
Only 5 stacks left until the first upgrade. We'll be getting a stack check pretty often, as often as we can at least. Does get some extra poke off in the... Gets the Q reset.
Wow. Nice. Well played there by Kota getting the Gwen's flash. The thing about Gwen jungle is that it builds super duper glass cannon. And it is... Ooh. Nice. Good poking there. Almost could have been bad if that
She does have increased armor and magic resist stats during that exchange and bone plating, so she couldn't have taken as much damage as she possibly could have, but it's just good poke all around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, this Gwen jungle, the only way I've seen Gwen jungle work in competitive or in solo queue is this champ needs to have at least a few kills in the early game. Like, she needs her Nashor's Tooth and her Rabadons as soon as possible. Once she has those two, especially if they're done early, then it's like kind of GG. Like, she can run over a game. But it's pretty easy to keep her at bay as long as we're using our vision and our communication properly.
I do think that Chris holds on to these stealth wards a little too long in the early game. Because we have seen a bunch of ganks bot lane.
Yeah, we need to have some vision in that bush, in the river brush. Good poke.
We do have it in try, though.
Nice poke there. Headshot for the tower. It's going to get the plate. Gwen is wrapping around. We don't have...
Turret plating did just get weaker. We don't have the Jinx. Jinx is a little bit further behind. Leona does flash for that stun. Maya will get caught out here.
Gwen is going to be immune. It's a little bit unfortunate for the side of ECU, but it could be worse. But the Gwen did pick up the kill. And like I was saying...
I blinked and he's at 34 now.
Yeah, it's not bad. I need him at 10 stacks a minute, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, this Gwen did pick up the early kill. And like I was saying... That's what she wants. If she can snowball, she can win.
Ooh, Kota has been denying him so much CS under turret right now, and Gwen has not been able to come to that lane just yet. So it's just been paramount for Kota to deny him as much CS as possible. And honestly, he has a full Vamp Scepter right now. He has no problem sustaining in lane. He does miss the gold for the plating, though. And he's clearing vision for these 4 grubs. Looks like Jesse's looking to make a triumphant return to Grub Pit. He has 43 stacks right now. Got 9 stacks since the last time we checked in. We'll be checking in as often as we can. And while this is happening, they're taking bot.
Smolder
drag
getting
here.
225 stacks is kind of just a timer for the enemy team. How much can we get done before that happens? If they don't get enough done before that Smolder hits 225, their game is over.
And we're just kind of getting grubs for free here. Gwen doesn't really have enough health to rotate to anything. She's just kind of wandering Summoner's Rift right now.
La 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 la. Gonna get a Scuttle.
You saw Scuttle was coming back up and just went back to farm
Gwen doesn't know the mechanics. Right there, you want to auto Q, E, auto Q. Just saying. But let's chill. Just a Scuttle. But if she does
some
that,
nasty poke off on Leona,
nice.
getting a free kill. So if Gwen does come here, it'll be 2v2.
Behind. Maya's getting a lot ambitious here. Nice. They can.
She's only level 5 though.
She needs to sidestep. Nice. The Gwen didn't want any more. She wasted her W really early, so she had to back off. That's really good for ECU. Watch the cannon. Oh, -1.
He does have pretty good stacks though, so it.
Yeah, 50. That's not bad. 8 stacks a minute, roughly.
Looks like Jesse is getting a tad ambitious here.
He's fine. They don't have any CC for him. Jeez, the Aurora. Ooh, the ult gonna come out.
He is trapping him in the
Nice, good flash.
good ult.
He the stacks. Just needs to stack off this Leona.
Brecken is spacing well into this Leona.
He's stacking really well, and if he got like 9 more stacks from all that altercation, still sitting at about 8 stacks per
stray
minute.
Jinxar.
At you. Nice, good poke by Maya. They're gonna have to get the heck out of there now. Jeez, that Ivern Q is long.
Looks like Jesse is going for more utility, going Lucidity boots
Lucidity boots are the
almost
best in the
immediately.
game. You'll see 3 people build them this game
Yeah, and
on our team alone.
Brecken's gonna be stacking a lot more now that he has that extra CDR.
Could have going in here, getting hit really hard by those ghouls. Maiden is here now. Things get really difficult once that Maiden shows up.
There is a big nasty wave for him to continue stacking on.
Oh,
He just have full stacks once again.
He doesn't
Maiden
have any
is
mana,
chunking him
though.
this entire time. And I think
might be-
that
he doesn't even have TP. We need some help from our jungler here.
I think
like
that
he's in
Brecken will be
here.
going Spear Shojin here.
Yeah,
Just for the extra CDR.
It's usually Triforce into Manamune and then Shojin, but we'll see.
Honestly, just better for stacking here. He's just looking to get as many stacks as possible.
Yeah, just like normal build.
And Gwen will be
Yard
here.
Flash.
We just need to
Nice.
get out because
Both top laners are forced to flash. No big deal.
no mana on the Aurelia here, so it's just important that we back and TP back.
Yeah.
Stray Jinx ult once again.
Jinx 2 for 2 on hitting him. Just 0 for 2 on killing with it.
Looks like
What in
Gwen
the
is
hell?
trying to dive. Gwen is immune.
Dead. Can we get 2?
Oh, it's the battle of the pets.
Yep. Boink.
Nice.
Nice. Ends up
Yeah.
going 2 for 1 for ECU and the top
Aurora
lane.
is sitting in the bush waiting for Jesse.
The Smolder is here. Aurora's gonna flash.
Even if she does get Jesse,
Oh, the E! He lives.
Brecken is here to clean up for Aurora's stupid mistake. Getting as many
He's
stacks from it as
stacking this.
possible. Dang, she is tanky.
Wow.
She is so
What
tanky.
is she healing from?
She's refillables, but that's it. I didn't see the effect from it.
Ooh, Caitlyn R. What?
This is sort of an awkward flash by Leona. It's gonna get a little bit of instant
Wanna see
replay on that.
goal.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
okay, I gotta see that again. Getting the poke off on the Caitlyn.
The LPL TikTok would see that and they would post about that every day.
Instead of
Watch
just
it
staying
flash.
in front of the Jinx.
legendary I just saved you.
This dude. Oh, looks like something happened since then. All right, let's see it. Let's see it, Chris.
Doink.
Does he have collector? He doesn't.
Oh, something happened again.
Man, we're struggling to keep up with all that's happening on the map right now. Okay, let's back up a little bit more.
Tio goes on top.
Okay, so he's just gonna stack this as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, clean
Yeah,
kill.
pretty cut and dry. There will be a bit more happening.
Can he get out? Nope, he's dead here. Yep.
Yeah,
go
he
down.
will die here.
That's not that bad though.
Yeah.
How many? Let's see. Wait, oh, see how Gwen's doing. Oh,
Poor dirt.
it broke a little.
I broke it. My bad. Yeah, that's my fault. I broke that.
It happens. Looks like we're gonna have a fight. Oh, that Gwen is.
We are
1
getting some
HP.
stacks off. Stack check real quick.
Oh,
105.
The Gwen died.
What'd she die from?
I think the redemption. He didn't even have it yet. I have no idea. We'll have to go.
Oh,
back.
almost got the kill off on the Aurora.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Chris is looking to get a solo kill here. Oh,
Does he have ult?
he does.
He could E behind him auto ult. Q ult.
Oh.
Oh, Chris, you dog. Oh, Chris, you demon. Chris, you're a dog. Wow. That's the guy right there.
What a guy.
Wow. What a guy. Oh gosh. Coda. Tricky
Coda biting off a
situation
little
here.
bit more than he can chew here.
And down he goes. Yeah, this Gwen picking up. She's got 4 kills so far. She doesn't have a Dark Seal though.
Jesse, walk bottom lane. The dragon is up. I can't see.
He doesn't have Daisy though.
We can't see the grub health bar. What happened?
Everything broke.
Okay, we have that.
It's just a scoreboard. I don't know. It's whatever.
Can't see the health bars anywhere.
Yeah.
You can see like half of them.
It's
I don't know what happened.
It could be worse. Some more.
He's getting some extra
stacking.
stacks.
What are we at? 124. One more. We're at that 125 mark. 125. I
Okay,
think
now
this is whenever his Q does the splash a little.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
upgraded one now.
Yep.
So now he does insane AoE damage, like
Yep.
not only just in a circle, but behind the circle as well.
Mhm. So he can clear waves really quick. Yeah, he is going for the Triforce first. And then he'll probably go Man Immune because he does have the tier.
I wish.
And then Shojin.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, I think there's not a lot we can do. I think it's just bugged. It don't matter. Just give it a rest.
I'm pressing a lot of buttons.
Yeah, just leave it. I think it's fine. We are only gonna have about a 1,000 gold lead this time around.
We're just gonna manually click on everybody when we want to see the other people.
Yeah.
Wonder if you could like manually drag it.
Nah. I think it's there's no use. I think it's just bugged. And
I'm
that's-
holding out hope.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I think it's over. Oh, TP.
They're
gonna
looking to
come
dive
out.
here, but
I really
looks
think
like
the TP.
Gwen is immune.
Gonna go wide. Gwen was immune. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. We protected the tower dive, which is good.
and we are setting up for drag here.
We did lose the Seraphine ultimate, which is a little bit unlucky.
And York doesn't quite
Ivern
have a
kinda
wave yet.
blocks this Leona with Daisy. Oh, they're gonna look to turn. Gwen is immune. Aurora ult coming out. Caitlyn R. Oh, Gwen was still immune. Nice. This is really good for ECU. That Caitlyn's about to get a lot of uptime.
Looks like they're jumping on Brecken.
Oh,
He still
wow.
has a turret to protect him.
Nice.
Chris is a little bit out of position here,
No, he
but
ain't.
it doesn't matter.
They're out of position. Chris is him. Nice and fighting. Going on top. Coda. Oh, yeah, that's a kill. Oh!
Oh! That was so close. Coda question mark ping.
I wonder how long Coda's W was. Might have to rejoin the game. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we can just click on people and see what items they have. Like,
Speaking of that, I would like to see Smolder stacks.
never mind, we can't do that. Okay,
164. We're getting closer. Getting closer, little by little.
he does have the Trinity Force.
That Caitlyn is getting really low.
Just trying to get this mid turret here. Maya's here to hold it.
Yeah, she's got good wave clear with her Qs and her Es. Or she needs to be
Aiming it
hitting
at the
wave.
champions instead of the wave.
Ooh, Leona are going to go off on the Smolder. Jinx is going to be forced to flash out. Leona is going to get rooted. She should go down here. She's looking for a flash. Oh, she is just going to go down.
Leona goes down. Caitlyn ult doesn't really suffer from that. It just gets reset.
I did not know about that. If you... Oh, that's really cool. Daisy's broken.
Daisy almost 1v1ing the Jinx.
Yeah, Daisy used the Ivern Q on the Raptors to go over the wall to be able to follow the Jinx. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, as long as you macro Daisy to the thing you
Yeah.
just queued. For those of you who don't know, Jesse has full control over Daisy. All he has to do is R and click where he wants her to go, and she goes. And unfortunately for Yorick, Maiden does not have that much autonomy.
Aurora got executed.
She just follows Yorick wherever, unless he recasts R, and then she's fully out of Yorick's control and goes down a side lane. There are 2 jungle pets attacking it at once.
Coda does have flash. Shield.
We are zoned off of
nothing.
it. We do have 4. We should just fight here. We have all 5.
Nice.
Good engage by Coda.
Nice. So Redemption going to go off on the back line. Coda will go down. Is that they're engaging. Smolder.
Smolder sort of disjointed
He's
from the
gonna
team, but
stack
it's
off of
okay.
the ghouls.
He does have 190 stacks.
He's getting really close. Nice.
Honestly, he just needs to farm in a side lane for a few minutes and he'll get there. What items does he have?
Manamune. The tier is fully stacked, so he's just going to be finishing off the Manamune.
Jesse trying to zone the Leona off the vision. Seems to be working pretty well. We're just clearing vision in preparation for Baron spawning in a minute.
Kill score is 8-11. ECU leads with about a 2,000 gold lead.
Gwen just now finished her tier 1 boots, or tier 2 boots.
Man, she
was sitting on a lot of gold.
That's like 2,600 probably. Oh, it looks like Smolder's gonna get a little bit. Oh, can he play this? He doesn't have flash. He's probably just dead. Yep.
Oh,
Dang.
got collected.
Proc.
He had the same idea I did to go farm in a side lane. I would not have chosen top there because that's just where Yorick is defaulting to.
Yeah.
He's not been to any other side lane. Let's just look at CS difference here real quick. Yorick is CSing a little better. Then again, he has little guys auto farming for him, so it's a bit different. In terms of mid lane, Brecken is just mopping the floor with this Aurora. I keep forgetting her name. New champions always do that to me.
Yeah, no, I get it. Can we check the Smolder stacks one more time? I'm curious how close we are. 217.
Very, very close.
We're within 10. One stack goes down.
Couple-
one good team
couple
fight,
more
it's
waves.
over.
One wave if Jinx stays down there. She does not. So just a couple more waves,
One,
and we
two,
will have.
3, 4. That was those 4 stacks, but they're all gonna go down. Okay, the mid wave. There's 7 stacks right there. 1, 2. Show me 3. 3 stacks. Okay, 220. We're getting close. 5 more.
5 more. This
Right,
fight should help
here's
that a
one.
little bit.
One more
Sidesteps
stack.
the Leona R. Sidesteps the Luna hook.
Okay, we should be at 221.
He almost has ult almost up.
We're at
222.
Okay, 222.
This is a beautiful fight in the making. If we just had more people here, it'd be beautiful.
Nice. It's got to be there. Was that it? Or is it like one off? Yep, we're there.
We're there.
All right, Smolder is unleashed.
And as you
Yeah,
can see, there's an
look at that.
execute bar on their health now.
We're going to have to rewind this. Chris smurfing. Okay, the ult was a little ambitious. He should still have it.
Brecken's walking in their
The ult is
faces.
back up. Chris can ult. I don't know if he knows.
Getting
Nice.
the Smolder execute off.
One auto. Bang. Woo! All right, let's rewind that. Let's see how that engage happened. I saw the Aurora R.
All right. All right. Speed this up a little bit.
Look up. Just mid. Yeah.
Right.
Just watch this. I'm
Him walking
curious.
down on the Aurora. Aurora doesn't quite get the
Instant
honey fruit she's
ult.
wanting.
Oh!
He's back preemptively.
E auto Q, and then she takes out. Okay, the ult there is a little ambitious. Then Brecken with Ivern down below.
Yeah, we already saw that fight though. So let's go back to present. We did get the dragon off of that. Any normal enchanter would run away from the Gwen. Not Jesse. He has a tank that he gets to deploy wherever he wants. She's still burning.
She's on 1 HP. But to be fair, like I said, Gwen jungle builds full glass cannon. So she has Nashers, she has the Haunted Guys, and the Sork Boots, and the Fiendish.
She's going Ripmaker again.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, it's just Gwen Jungle is really bad. Like I don't know why people are picking it. It's only good if you're like, if you know you can create leads. But this game, I don't know how you're ever creating a lead against the Ivern, Caitlyn, Seraphine, Smolder. I guess you can go on Aurelia, but it's kind of over. What is score? It's a 1-0 ECU right now. Hopefully we close this game out. Make it another 2-zip. Also, Mason, while I have you, Thursdays, my little friend Nathan can commentate with me. If you would like to be a guest commentator, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, kill scores 9-15. ECU leading in gold by about, what is that, 5K? It's like
Going straight for turret and running away.
Yeah. I guess she has her W, so she doesn't have to worry about it.
Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, we're 1-0 in the series right now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Come on, guys. I'm here. Well, yeah. ECU's up right now. When is these next objective? Okay, Baron is up. Smolder does have full stacks. I don't really like Baron Call unless they like ace them. So I'd like for them to either start something now, try to force something with Smolder stacks, or just go to set up the dragon.
Their team fight is too good for us to coin flip this. We need to get at least a pick, if not pick off multiple members of their team.
Yeah, if they get a good enough engage, it's really difficult for us. But if we can kite it out with Smolder stacks.
Looks like Chris is going to clear this mid wave.
Oh, that Caitlyn damage.
Yeah, Chris is just absolutely chunking everything.
All right, Mason. Just let me know if you want to. Oh,
looks like Aurora will die here.
Yeah, boom! Down goes Aurora. Gwen is immune. Oh, Daisy knock up. They're gonna get CC'd as well. Gwen's gonna heal off of Jessie a little bit. She's gonna go down to the Caitlyn. Caitlyn in the thick of all of it. York does get 1,000 gold. Daisy's still fighting.
We do lose 2 here. I do think it was just kind of a disjointed fight, and that's why we're losing so much off of it.
Good flash.
Oh, Jesse might also get picked here.
Nice.
He does still have smite.
Nice. Good sidestep. Is it gonna matter? Nice. Yeah, he's out. Jesse, the master of escaping things he should not be able to. Well played. We are going to get a TP coming in here to defend this top tier one. Coda is going to come in. Oh, he's going to go in. Nice. Oh.
He does not have R, so he's just going to get bursted down.
Yep. Smolder going to clean it all up, though. Jinx barrier and flash. He's going to try to turn that one around. Jinx R. Oh! Going to collect Jesse. Overall, pretty,
I want to know what
well
her
played.
items are. I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would love to know.
Yeah. We'll see after the game.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah. That fight was a little bad for ECU, you know, whenever they're this far ahead and you got Smolder stacks this early.
You can't rejoin a custom as a spectator, I don't think.
Maybe not, I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right, because there wouldn't be really a game to join. It's chill. We'll just look after.
Because you can't spectate custom games unless you're invited to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that would sort of be like rescinding your invitation if you just left.
Yeah.
Looks like we were setting it for drag here. Just a surprisingly low number of drags taken for 27 minutes.
Yeah, Ivern's early drag take is really bad. Oh.
Leona does flash.
Instantly flash. And she doesn't even have Hex Flash, so she's kind of a sitting duck. I'm not going to lie.
Leona is not the most mobile engaged support in the world.
We got a ton of DPS. Ooh.
Stray Jinx R once again. This Jinx has been really good about
she's hit them all.
R's lately. She's going to take turret off of it, though.
She's going to get her.
They might get top tier 2 as well.
Yeah, she should rotate up there with them. Honestly, pretty
yeah,
good sequencing.
I think they make it.
Yeah, they do. Yorick just needs a tank now.
Yeah, they're going to back off.
Yeah, Yorick takes that for sure with auto W.
Q.
Yeah, auto queue.
Right, it looks like pretty cut and dry. We do trade mid tier 2 for it, but I do think we need to. Looks like we have another TP. It is Brecken going bot. Stack a bit more. Let's get another stack check. 316.
Oof.
That is not bad at all.
No. All you need is that.
Let's see what item he's going for now. He has Scout Slingshot. Maybe Rapid Fire?
Cannon. Yeah. I think that's RFC here.
Or is that,
A little bit cocky, honestly.
does Rapid Fire have that component? I thought that was Zeal.
They both do. Or, yeah, Rapid Fire. Oh!
Stray Jinx are once again almost hitting.
I mean, going 1 for 1 there is pretty good. Yo, ECU macro, please. Seriously. Let's chill. We still got solid kill lead right now.
Please, I need this.
My team is kind of homeless. Looks like we're going to start up a Baron here. Gwen is bought. They should be free. They seem to... Okay, guys, let's not waste all our crap on Leona. Hit the Baron! What are we doing?
Hit the Baron!
Hit the Baron! Why are we going so hard on a Leona? I mean, I guess she's dead, but now Gwen has time to show up. And now everybody's low. This is really... ECU needs to get out. Oh, they're TPing too. This is really
get
bad for
out!
ECU.
Run!
Like
Run!
special. Oh, no. The Aurora gets a huge ultimate here. Oh.
Sort of an awkward flash on Maya, but
Oh, Aurora doesn't have ult. Oh, wow. My Caitlyn damage.
Chris just 1v1ing her. Stray Jinx are.
Uh-oh.
Live! Live!
Yeah.
Oh!
That was
You see that Smolder
crazy
W damage?
Yeah.
Not even like the highest damage ability in the world, and it's just chunking. Oh my!
Yeah, ECU's call there, they just have to burn the Baron instead of wasting all their things on the Leona while the Gwen is out of the way. Because Gwen was so far bought, she had to walk there. All they have to do is then just walk out together after the Baron's done. Even if there are TPs, they get the Baron, they just run together as a team, and then they can play the fight with all their abilities.
Gwen is 1 HP,
Caitlyn
she has to back
20.
off here.
Oh, this Caitlyn damage with the Smolder. Okay, wow, things are working out in our favor again. Ivan's got to get over there. Brecken too ambitious to kill the Gwen.
Oh, almost to the execute threshold there.
Yeah.
Just TP after TP here, the fight that never ends. We do get Maiden out of the way, though.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing right
Do we get Maiden out of the way? We do.
now. Okay. Just push lanes here. I don't...
Yeah, we are, like, very, very even in gold right now. Despite being 4 kills ahead, we are only 2,000 gold ahead.
Yeah.
We just needed to push our lead while we still could. Is going to be
Glad to know that our team could play in the LCS with that Baron throw. I'm not going to lie.
yeah.
We
It is
could end
a
up playing.
very
the
losable
LCS.
game right now.
I'm crying. But yeah, that's the first time we've seen them make that poor of a decision. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to ask the team afterwards why we opted to turn on a Leona whenever we knew that the Gwen was in Bot River. But you know, it's neither here nor there at the moment. We still got a game to win. 30 minutes in, only a 2K gold lead over for the side of ECU. Game's very even. We just got to see how these next few fights turn out. It's 2 Drakes to 2, so Soul won't happen until at least like 40 some odd minutes.
Look at the CS difference
wow.
mid.
Almost a Horizon, or what's it called? Flame Horizon. Almost a Flame Horizon mid, which is a 100 CS difference for anyone in chat who does not know. Yeah, it's kind of anyone's game right now. I'm not gonna lie. Both teams kind of threw at the Baron. Oh wow. Chris gonna get engaged on. Oh,
He has his team. His team has his back.
Oh, he's gonna go down. Smolder Ari's gonna go.
Brecken
out.
just needs to get in there.
Oh wow. Koda's in the backline, but he's just getting poked down by the Jinx. Nice.
Nice.
I don't think they have enough.
Gwen doesn't have Shroud though.
Oh, if Brecken's W hit there, they kill.
Oh, she's just got Shroud back up.
Wow. Brecken
Oh.
misses the W. Very unfortunate. Yeah, gold lead dead even now after that fight. They are going to pick up their third Drake. Things are...
They might end off of this. Not gonna lie. I don't think Maya has the ability to stop him.
It's...
Does he have enough damage?
She should have injuries.
She does have land injuries.
Okay, he's going to back off. I think he could have for sure taken at least one turret in her face.
Well, Chris respawning, I can see why he didn't risk it. They are just running straight towards Baron here. Everybody's coming back up on ECU side, but Brecken is still down, so they're looking to take advantage of Smolter being out of this fight.
Brecken does have TP though in 10 seconds, but I think
they do burst it really quickly, and ECU's just looking to clear waves. They aren't going for Baron.
A little bit stuck here. Yep. They are going to pick up the Baron and now have a 2k gold lead. Let's see what they do at this Baron. Can ECU hold the line while this Baron is up, or will they crack under the pressure? We'll have to see.
York now has an entire item lead on Coda. Ooh. Game equally winnable for both sides.
Yep. I would give the edge to whatever. Where are they from? I forget.
Illinois.
Illinois. I would give the edge to Illinois at this current moment. Obviously, it sucks to say, considering I'm ECU's coach. But I think Jinx has outscaled us unless we pick her. Yeah, exactly.
If you watch the VOD of the first game, that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning, like we made sure she couldn't snowball. We were perma-ganking her.
Yeah.
Chris was stomping on her at good times. But she has just had too much snowball. I can't tell exactly how much snowball she has because we broke the leaderboard. My bad. But
it's whatever. We'll see after the game. But yeah, I think I would favor Illinois here because of the Jinx, unless we can get a good enough engage into their backline. But I think they have a lot of sustain and a lot of CC for our front line. So it's pretty, it's looking a little bit iffy at the moment. Right now we just got to focus on clearing side waves and not letting them get too much with the Baron. They'll probably get this tier 2 with that cannon minion hitting in the back.
Yeah, they have the entire team coming to support this turret being taken here.
Looks like they might engage. Ooh, good stun by Coda. The Barker Brothers mom in chat giving some support. They're going to need it. It's going to be a tough one to win. It's still doable, but it's going to be really tricky. They need to somehow pick off the enemy Jinx. ECU just needs to play some farming simulator for the next X amount of minutes.
Speaking of, let's get a stack check on 404. Error. I'm here all night, folks.
I might be here all night. There might be a game 3, but we're hoping not.
Yeah, I want to go home.
We're going to see what goes on here. It's looking really bad for ECU. I'm thinking they could end up, this could go to a game 3. We're hoping not, but I really don't see a way for ECU to come back.
Yeah, they are right on ECU's doorstep here. Already taken the first inhib turret and the super wave charging straight for it. Brecken is backing up to support the team. He knows that if they just siege mid that they won't be able to do it without this much wave clear. Almost killing Chris with that stray Jinx R.
Okay, gonna find the ult onto the Gwen.
Gwen is half health. Oh, almost killed.
It's gonna be 1 HP though.
Chris is looking for an R here. We do get some nasty poke off because of Brecken.
We're holding really well.
But Yorick all the while is sieging mid, or sieging bot and chunking. Nathan is too clever, cute, plus handsome. Connor is all the above too, but he's taller.
Thanks. Aww.
Conversations between two straight men.
Okay, sorry. We're locked in. 37 minutes in. ECU is currently 2,000 gold down to Illinois, right? Illinois?
Right.
Okay, I'm locked. 23 to 24 is the kill score. We did hold off on their Baron. They did end up getting our top inhibitor and getting a
Yeah,
big
we do
chunk of
have
damage onto our Nexus
they
turret.
they do still have that. They do still have that super wave coming in.
Yep.
Drag
But
is coming up on
still-
14 seconds. We do want this one. They are
Yeah.
on soul point. We don't want them to have soul here.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks
good.
like
Nice kill.
looks like we get the pick on the Aurora.
The game is still in a really tricky spot for
Premature
ECU.
Jinxar. Brecken is walking in, biting off a bit more than he can chew.
Yep, we did end up getting a pick.
Yorick is TPing top.
Uh-oh.
Somebody needs to back for this.
Coda is going to try to recall.
Oh, the Hextech drag stops Coda's back.
Okay. ECU backs against the wall. Coda has to get this reset off.
They have no real front line
Enemy
other
team
than Daisy.
does get the dragon. They do get soul. Looks like we are going to kite this one out, though. Brecken going to flash in. And they are going to pick up the Gwyn, too. Let's look top. Coda is going to be able to hold off the Yorick here.
He does have no mate in here.
Nice. CC is going to land.
We'll be able to see him. Oh,
Auto attack.
it'll be
versus auto
close. It'll be
attack.
close.
Nice. Well, look at that. That's an ace for
We are
ECU.
charging straight down mid here.
With their backs against the wall, an unlosable game. Can they bring it back after that horrible throw at the Baron?
Does Aurora have enough wave clear to stop all three of them at once?
Inhibitor is going to go down.
Will she be able to stall here? Do we have enough time to end?
We got about 10 seconds until the...
Leona
Okay,
spawns.
we are going to back off. I think this is a good call by ECU. I think they just swung the gold back in their favor, and the Smolder does have enough scaling, and I think this Caitlyn does enough damage with the Ivern shields, as well as this Alawi being able to contain the Yorick split push. I think now we do have enough momentum to push us towards winning this game, but it is still anybody's game at this point in time. Only a 2k gold difference at 39 minutes. That's basically nothing.
I'm pretty sure in the past couple minutes, Brecken has gotten 40 CS just from those fights.
I wouldn't doubt
Or
it.
not 40 CS, 40 stacks.
Yeah, 40 stacks. Yep, I would not doubt it.
So he's just been
Baron
able
is up.
to scale from these
I think
fights.
this is going to end up being the last fight. I think whoever wins this fight wins the game.
Brecken
We're
is
gonna see what goes on.
full build right now.
Yep,
He's going to
full
be
build. He
chunking
does have
them.
a Bloodthirster as well.
He is full LDR. He's going to be looking to sustain more because we
Yep.
don't really have frontline. He's looking to sustain more of these fights. As much
All right,
life
here
steal
we
as he
go.
can get.
Only
Daisy's ready to
2,000 gold
initiate.
difference.
Everybody's behind the pit. Sort of an awkward initiate here. Gwen is wasting her shroud in favor of getting the scuttle.
Yep, ECU has a window. Nice.
We're opting to get a
All
little
right,
bit
here
further
we
back
go.
here.
This is the
Little
fight.
more poke.
Everybody's clinched. Maya with the
Rematch
three
arm!
into the E, into the Swarter ult. There's 3 down on the side of Illinois already.
Redemption keeping him
We get
alive.
Another. The Jigsaw not going to take anybody out.
2 redemptions from ECU.
Wow. ECU just in the game.
Baron fight.
Get off the Baron. Go in. Thank you. Somebody on that team called that. Jinx has flash.
50-second respawn timers.
This is game. This is game. They just got to run it down. Run it down. Run it down.
Well, don't run it down, but run it
Well,
down
yeah,
mid.
run it down mid, guys. Let's go. What a play. Yeah, fantastic by our fill-in support. That Maya with the triple R and Brecken's ultimate with the Daisy knockup as well. They're gone.
Where'd everybody go?
Wow. Backs against the wall, throwing the game completely at a Baron, holding the line whenever the enemy team ended up picking the Baron, and then they end up turning the fight at the Soul and holding off the Yorick from split pushing and ending the game, turning that into a Baron fight of their own and winning it with Maya's clutch ultimate at the Baron fight. Thank you, ECU, for not making us stay here another hour.
If this was a travel game, that would be a very painful bus ride home.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the damage on the smolder. Almost 20,000 gold.
Wow. Well played to ECU.
Just very good presence overall by Brecken the entire game. Just
Wow.
phenomenal performance.
Yeah, now we can look at items.
Yeah,
Jinx only had 4 items.
dang.
Well, I guess Caitlyn did too.
It looked like
Oh,
Jinx
he's
was doing a lot
building.
more there.
Is he building like a death dance?
Oh, no, that's Guardian Angel.
Ah, you're right. I forgot they changed that build path.
All right, so yeah, in the end, Aurora had way less items than I thought she did.
Yeah, and way less damage. Brecken's damage is ridiculous.
And-
61k.
Ooh, Yorick was completely full build.
Yeah, that's
That was disgusting. Like in terms of let's see turret damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, where's that? There it is. Damage turrets.
Oh.
Jeez, Coda is not the titan of turret taking that he was in the past few games. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see him play other styles, and he's not always going to be a huge side lane threat. He was a phenomenal duelist this game.
Yep.
Yorick is just a very strong side laner, so it makes sense he was doing a little bit awkwardly earlier on because it is a strange matchup. Because like in terms of damage, he was pretty synonymous with the Ivern, and yeah, pretty decent performance all around.
Once again, we need to start working on the ADC damage. Like, obviously we won, but it was like flip flop. But because of how dominant Chris was, and 13 kills compared to 4, but only a 2,000 damage difference, we really need to be working on snowballing those leads and putting pressure on the map.
Yeah, in terms of like item difference between both ADCs, I think there could have been more of a lead there, but I can't really hope for much else.
Yeah, and the gold difference.
Yeah, the gold difference is. I think it was mostly the end of the game. Despite being up 2,000 gold over Jesse, the Gwen only had 3 items because enchanter items are very cheap.
2,200 gold. Gwen's items are worth like 3,000 minimum. Crazy.
Are we talking about damage? 2,200?
No, 2,200 was the amount.
Oh yeah,
it was the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, these are really cheap items.
Look at what they said in the chat. Like, look at the in-game levels.
It says connecting.
We can't see it. What'd they say?
He said for with all that love or whatever, stop smurfing or something. And he tried to say it as kind as possible. He was smurfing, even though it's not in the comment.
Yeah, they can see that you're diamond on there.
Yeah, I know, but in the lobby it only shows gold. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
looks like the enemy team is a little bit salty about their loss.
They
ended up throwing based off of ECU's throw, and then they were accusing Brecken of smurfing whenever he's playing on his main account. When they can check that, it's actually right there in front of their faces. They can just they can left click on a link, and it shows that he was diamond last season. So I don't know what they're necessarily complaining about.
Good performance overall by ECU.
Great job. But yeah. GG's ECU. I think that's a good note to end it on. We're gonna get out of here.
A lot of VOD reviewing to be had, but
yeah,
overall good performance on our part.
Yep.
Good performance on Illinois' part. That was easily the most competition we've had in the NECC so far.
Last week the GAC went to a game 3. This time NECC almost goes to a game 3. So
I'm just happy that we're playing well as a team, despite having an entirely different person on a champion. And we're just playing extremely well. I wonder if Vision is on here. Vision score is on here. Okay, yeah, whoa.
Okay, 92 is not bad though for a sub.
Okay. Yeah, Leona is very, very good in the Vision department. I don't think they play Leona. That's a problem.
Probably not.
Because Jesse was smurfing and getting this.
But that's
Daisy. I think it was just kind of hard for Leona getting to engage with Daisy peeling. So just overall outdrafted, to be honest. We should have lost that, but we pulled through.
Yep.
Mistakes from both sides, but overall, good game.
We ended up taking it out in the end. With all that being said, though, GG's ECU still undefeated, and we'll see y'all either. I'll probably see y'all Thursday, maybe with a guest commentator. Stay tuned.
See you next time.
See y'all.